Y'all ready? All right. Today is Wednesday one more time, and we are here with the Kickback Podcast. It's 9 o'clock, and y'all know what it is and how we do every week. They already tripping in here. I don't know if you can hear Gerard Keys or whatever, but I am comedian Alicia Coley, and I'm going to keep it on a level of peace, calm, and tranquility for these niggas. Anyway.
Spell tranquility.
Anyway, I gotta introduce y'all to my co-host who got the laughies already, and we ain't even high yet. On my left over here, y'all probably right. My right, y'all left. My left, y'all right. Is Gerard J. He one of the best voices in radio. I will give him that. You're not tonight or not ever. You're not one of the best voices, in my opinion. That's my opinion.
Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
But you know what? He ain't got to take the compliment.
No, I appreciate it. I do appreciate it.
You don't have to.
But I should never do this again.
But you know what? I am. Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep on doing it.
I love it.
And in front of me right now is the guy who talks shit for the most part of the show.
But I love you.
R&B superstar, pain in the butt, my bro.
Then say I love you. Say that I love you. I love you.
I love you back, sir.
Okay. My favorite Coley.
Clint. You're the only one?
You and Clint.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. I don't know no other Coleys.
You know, we're not related, and people think that we are.
Y'all don't have to be, but I love I love the both of you there.
Well, that's great. I'm pretty sure he would appreciate
Real quick,
you loving him.
He treats me a lot nicer than you.
I want to give a shout out to all natural women with natural bodies. Y'all still winning. I just want to say that. Okay.
Thanks,
cool.
Gerard.
You're welcome.
Everybody with a natural body,
Please,
natural hair.
Shout out to everybody with natural hair, natural body. Appreciate you. All right.
He loves all bodies. Y'all,
I don't love. No, I love natural
he's
bodies.
Trying to get body.
I only love my wife's body.
That's what I'm talking about. So that's what. Yeah.
You better say that. You're a smart man. You better say it.
Well, that's the first time I've ever been accused of being a smart man. But I was just saying how I felt.
Hi, y'all.
So it has come to our attention that men are getting their bodies done quicker now than women at a faster pace.
What do you mean by getting their bodies done?
Y'all
are you about to say what I think?
Yeah, y'all getting y'all penises enlarged.
Yo,
what?
Yes.
Wait, what?
So, no, somebody
Wait, look, what?
Day. Nigga said you can get the fat out your stomach and put in your dick. How they
Shut
do
up.
With their butt.
Is that's a thing?
Yes.
But they turned me down because they was like, sir. Like, how much dick are you trying to have? And so they turned me away, but it wasn't personal.
Wait, that's really a thing, though?
No, that's a thing. That's a thing.
It's a thing.
How does that? Okay.
Well, let me tell you the funny shit. So I used to date this chick back in 2000.
Wow.
What you say about
I'm
dick?
kidding.
Okay.
Nothing.
I wish these cameras was.
Oh, she let that one go on you.
I wish these headphones were sharp. I cut the shit out you. But wait, no. So she worked at a plastic surgeon's office, and she said they used to do surgeries where they can add 3 inches to your dick. But she said that like if you already have like enough dick, they'll turn you down.
Well, what is enough dick?
Right.
Like,
who determines?
Is there like a certain meter that says?
Listen.
Right.
Don't ask me that question. Ask her.
Yeah. What is?
Don't ever look at me and say, "What is enough dick?"
No, I'm saying, what does a doctor say is enough dick? Like, what does that mean?
Right, because if I want to pay
It
you to
depends
get
on the
more
doctor.
dick, then I'm going to. As
So
a man,
wait,
I
but
will
wait, can
pay
we back
that.
up though? Because
Well, they said it's for people to have a condition called micropenis.
It's called.
That's a real condition.
Thimble
Yeah,
dick.
yeah. No. I know somebody that used to mess with a dude. This is hilarious, and I'm gonna try to tell the story without laughing. She used to mess with this dude.
Oh,
shut up, nigga.
Then you failed already.
No, because she's laughing. But wait, when she told me this shit, I hollered. She was like, it was like smaller than a pinky, and they had to order special condoms off the internet.
Come on, dude.
I swear to God. And I'm like, and why did you keep fucking with him? She was like, well, he was nice. I bet the fuck he was.
You better be nice and rich as hell.
Right.
No, he wasn't rich. He was just.
Oh well. Wait.
I can't imagine a nigga being that nice unless it's like Jiminy Cricket or some
But
shit.
but hold on. Can we back
he must
up?
have really
Like
gave her good head too, because it ain't no way that
for
I'm
3 hours.
be with no thimble.
For 3
dick, nigga.
hours.
I cannot.
damn. That's
Wait, I saw a meme the other day that said nobody eat pussy longer than a nigga who dick won't get hard.
Right.
But okay. But wait. I mean, and excuse me, but this is this a real? This is a
No,
real,
this is a real thing.
Yeah, it's real. Men are getting enlarged, penis enlargements.
Well, I'm sorry. I've heard
Not
that.
me. You know, I'm good.
Oh gosh.
I'm good. But
Okay.
but
But these two guys are good, ladies and gentlemen. That's what they keep on saying.
Oh,
And
I don't
we
have to say
care. That's between them and their Johnsons. We don't care about that.
First of all, he's the only Johnson here.
me and him.
I'm a
yeah,
winner. I'm a winner.
Yeah, but wow. I don't know. That's blowing me away. Like
I guess they feel like if the girls could get their butts, then their titties done.
Right.
But my thing is, how would that work? Because you're dingling grows and blood goes through there? Like, do you still have feeling and sensation? Like, how does that work?
They're gonna have to make it have feeling and sensation.
I feel like you make me get too much into this.
Technology.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and graze over that.
So do you know? But before we leave that topic, though,
here we go.
I'm just saying, should a man disclose that information to the woman that he's getting ready to start dating or anything? Like,
no, why?
Should he keep it a secret?
Why would you?
Do y'all disclose when your titties got done? Because I used to mess with a girl and I couldn't tell, and she was like, "Well, what do you think, nigga? I'm asking you."
I mean, what did you think? Like,
isn't the point of doing it?
If you had to ask, then there must be.
Well, it went off of something I heard, and I heard she got like a really, really expensive job. So
that's the ones where you can't tell. That,
I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
And the fact that she wouldn't answered my question.
But that's the whole point of getting them done, ain't it? I mean, or do you get them done so that people will know
depends
that?
how much money
and
you
see,
got.
that's the thing. Like a lot of women that I know, well, not a lot. Some women that I know that have had their bodies done. Some of them are like don't want to show their bodies that they got done. And I'm like, bitch, you paid for this. Like, go ahead and show it off.
Yeah, but
like,
I don't think it's attractive at all. Like,
I think it's fucking terrible.
I don't like it. Let me say
think-
this in front of the camera because here's a case that I don't understand, and I'm glad you're here, Alicia. Right? What case that I don't understand is who do y'all do this for? Because we don't think it's attractive at all. Like, not even a little bit. Then the more natural you look, the better. Like, when people get like, what do they call it, BBL or whatever?
BBL.
When you get that and all that stuff done, and you could tell that it's done, that
when
shit
you built like a
it's
Bug's
ugly.
Life, it's terrible. TERBU.
Like, I've never understood that. Like, I don't get it.
That's how I spell
But
it.
you know what I don't understand? Niggas love that shit.
Who?
Man.
What niggas do you?
I'm telling you.
That's why
Here's
they
how I
getting
know.
it. That's why women are getting it.
Yo, here's how I know. I have
some women.
there's a group chat that I'm in on Instagram, and sometimes niggas send, and I'm like, and they be like, oh, you should see the comments. I'm like, that shit is fucking awful.
I don't like it, man. I'm sorry.
ORFEL, nigga,
yeah,
awful.
I don't like it. So
And there's the young ladies. They went from really not cute to really.
They built like a
nice
Bug's
looking.
Life.
And they're twins, and they're in the. I don't know if we can say their name.
I know
or not,
exactly who you talking about.
But they weren't really the prettiest of girls.
They still
but
not.
They weren't.
They still not. Go ahead, keep going. They still not. They
weren't-
still not.
okay,
Keep going.
But they look hella different. Like
And that tells you all you need to know.
everything is different.
You can
Their
get
faces,
Dr. Kevorkian.
yeah, I'm cool on all of that, man.
boobs, butt,
I don't-
everything.
Yeah, they
is-
still not cute.
I'm cool.
yeah.
That's just me though. I mean, I'm cool. I don't like that stuff. So.
Yeah,
But ladies, I'm about to get the Thriller nose. And Annie, are you okay, baby?
Right.
Look.
That's crowded. Dudes is getting man. Okay, next.
But some niggas need it. And
I mean, I say get it
maybe
if
so.
it's a medical condition that's bothering your psyche, like you can't get yourself
those are two
psychologically
different things.
together. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
not medical.
Well,
Just say if you got a little baby dick
if you got,
and you need assistance,
but it
it's
will
like
mess with
welfare.
your self-esteem,
It's like
though.
welfare.
Go
It's
ahead.
like welfare.
Okay,
I
got
can't
you.
pay these bills, and I need assistance. It's the same thing.
I get you. I get what you're
like
saying.
she be pulling me
but-
in and be like, "Put it in," and he done ran out of dick. It's a problem.
Right, I have no more dick left to give you, ma'am. Like that's
Now,
it. I get
okay,
it. I get
they
it.
give you stamps.
I would like nigga put the balls in too, like put the anyway. So
I thought that was a lie when niggas said that about you. Holy
you
shit.
so stupid. You're so stupid. But I will say if a man's psyche or his mental state is thrown off because of he can't get a woman or
You
it's
can
just,
get a
it
woman.
just-
I know somebody that dated
no,
somebody like that.
Listen, these women. They dated. They didn't have a
No, they was
long-term relationship. Like they dated and then it was
Okay,
over. Like
this
she
is
didn't
my
take him seriously
opinion.
anymore.
This is my opinion.
What's your opinion?
I think that fucking him more than once is she was trying to go to heaven. No, like seriously.
No.
Yeah.
How do you go to heaven? Fucking
Because
small
that means
dick nigga
you
like
have a
them?
forgiving heart, and God is like, oh, okay, come on in.
Anyway, no, I feel like it's okay to get it done if you're a man and you're suffering from thimble dick syndrome.
But that's the same thing as saying a girl who's suffering from they have a flat butt, and then she can get built like Bug's Life, and it's okay. It's not attractive. I'm not saying it's not okay, because whatever you want to do to yourself is okay.
Yeah, for
right,
sure.
it's yourself.
But don't walk around here like you the shit.
Yeah.
I've seen girls in bathing suits
And you be like, ugh.
and shit like that. I'm like, my dick has never been as soft as it
Right,
is
right,
now,
right,
dog.
right.
Yeah.
Right. I be feeling the same way. I be like, do you not understand? And again, like he said, if it makes you happy
You
and
can
feel
do
more
whatever you want to
confident,
do.
do what you do. I just hope you're not doing it for us. That's all I'm saying. Because it doesn't.
Well, no. I hope you're not doing it for me.
or me. Don't do it for
'Cause
me either.
let me
'cause
tell you
I'm
something.
cool.
Nigga.
So what do y'all feel then? If that's the case, okay. So
I need
from
stretch marks.
Okay, that's where I was getting ready to go.
Yeah, I need stretch marks. I need cellulite.
Okay.
I need.
Yep.
I'm okay with all
Yep,
that.
I am too.
I'm okay with all that.
How long have you been okay with that? Meaning
Whole life.
Even before.
Whole life.
Okay.
Whole life.
Because a lot of men don't.
Whole life.
Make
and
you
when I
feel,
was in the hood, I was okay with stretch marks and a yeast infection.
But a lot of men won't make you.
But that was a
nasty.
long time ago.
That's
I'm not in the hood. I'm
disgusting.
saying. I thought
A
we
lot
was
of
being
men
honest.
won't make women feel good about their bodies. Sometimes we get body shamed because of our stretch marks.
Nah.
By
Yeah,
who
we
though?
do.
Stretch marks is a badge of honor.
But wait, body shame.
Because if let me well, I speak for me. If having children was up to me, nigga, we gonna be extinct.
Yeah,
so that's
yeah.
a badge of honor.
That's true.
And like Cat Williams said, I got stretch marks. Stretch marks mean either you was big and you got small, or you was small and you got big. I got
Either
stretch
way,
marks. I got stretch marks here,
Right.
by my. I got stretch marks on my ass.
Thank you.
No, it's cool.
Okay.
It's called booty lightning. It's not stretch marks.
Hootie?
Booty.
You
Oh,
heard what he
booty
said.
lightning.
This nigga on some other shit.
I didn't know what he said. I thought he said Hootie. I'm like, who?
Who
What?
the fuck is Hootie?
I don't know. That's all I was asking. But
about
no,
the
I
blowfish?
feel like women do that to boost their self-esteem as well. But sometimes it is overdone. So
Like, you
like
should
I
make
saw a
yourself
girl the
less
other day.
attractive
It's like
to boost
her
yourself.
butt
Right.
was
I
so
don't
it was
understand.
too big for her body, and then it had like the little piece on the bottom, and I'm like, is either sagging or something is not right. It had the little piece
Yeah.
that shouldn't have been on the bottom. Like I understand a cup,
You know what else is
but
terrible?
it had a piece.
Let me tell you what else is terrible. The butt crack and it's flat in between both. You ever seen those? Oh, it's fucking terrible. He's seen it. Look at him. That's why he yawned. You seen
I haven't
it,
seen
nigga.
that. I don't
But
think
no,
I've seen
Yes,
you
you
got
have.
any-
I'm gonna send it to you.
And
Okay,
if you
okay, 'cause I
had-
ain't
or,
seen that.
or that little piece, the coochie bottom, like butt part. When they got a butt right here, but then it's like another like mini butt right here would look like a little coochie on the
No,
butt.
you gotta send me that.
You ain't never see that butt?
I might have.
What the hell?
That is a.
Are we calling it a coochie butt though?
It's like a coochie butt on the bottom. Like it's like no, like y'all need to. Now that butt should be done.
I'm gonna find one for you.
You should have that butt should be done.
Shit, cock-a-doodle-doo, nigga. Hold on,
Right.
I'm about to find you.
Yeah, I'm just not with it, man. I love a natural woman. You know what I'm saying?
See?
To me, that's sexy.
Oh yeah.
Remember you used to date him?
That man where he farted in the microphone.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, that's what he did on that video.
Did you good? Okay.
So anyway, what are we talking about next? We're talking about all of the things that are going on in this world today with
And
these
boy, is there a lot.
diseases. Like COVID won't leave.
Right.
Monkeypox is here.
Monkeypox is official.
And now E. coli is on the rise for some reason. Like, what is going on? Like, is it the end of the world, guys? Like, what's going on?
Well, E. coli's been here.
Well, of course, but so has
They're not gonna scare
COVID.
me with that. Yeah, COVID is the flu.
So it's been a rise in those numbers. But I feel like they're trying to scare us back into our houses still. And it's like, today was the first time that I ordered off of Target, and I was like, this is nice.
Wait,
I've
it
never
took you
ordered.
this long to order off Target?
I never ordered
Wow.
a delivery from Target.
That's gangster.
So I had ordered food.
I was doing that shit before COVID.
DoorDash, order food from DoorDash, order food Uber.
And you
Eats,
never
all
did
of them.
Target?
Never did. I still haven't done Instacart.
Did they deliver?
Yeah, they delivered.
Nigga, I was doing that shit long before COVID
It
because
was
I'm lazy.
cool too. Like I am in
Why-
awe.
why's Jerome-
I'm never going back outside again. I don't know. He white on the inside. He looking at me like I did some nigga shit
Very
right now.
Colorado.
Yeah,
Oh.
very. So Denver right now.
Oh.
Actually, that's his new name, Johnny
right.
Colorado.
Right. He's looking at me like these
yeah.
peasants are beneath me right now.
Look at
because
this. Look.
She's
Somebody
never
look
ordered
at
from
this.
Target.
Somebody look at this.
Right.
Look at
These
this. Look at
peasants.
this. You guys are funny, entertaining, man. This is good.
I order from everywhere.
So I have a question. Before
Sometime
we
I
get
throw
into
the
the
shit away.
nitty gritty, I'm going to ask questions throughout the show tonight. I feel like I should ask some
You
questions.
got beads around your waist?
Yeah,
Oh
I do.
man, I
keep
feel like,
these
hey
around my
sir,
waist.
her eyes are up here, sir.
Sorry.
Right.
This feels real Me Too-ish.
All right, sorry. What's your question?
I keep these around my
Alicia,
waist.
all I noticed is that your eyes was a little red.
Okay.
I look at you here.
Okay. Be poor with a job you love or rich with a job you hate. Why?
Man, that's a great question. That's a good question. I'm
Why?
gonna let you start with that one.
Me?
Bro. Yeah, you gotta start. I gotta think about that.
How poor?
Wait, I'm about to say how poor. How poor are we talking?
How poor are we
Like,
talking?
are our bills paid poor or?
Well, you tell
Or we
me.
just can't get nice shit.
Tell me. You tell. Well, you answer.
Well, there's
how.
nothing. There's nothing better in life than being happy.
Yeah.
But it depends how poor you talking.
How often do you and I talk about this?
Yeah, like it honestly depends. Like,
So when y'all talk about it, what are you talking about? Like y'all hate being poor? Y'all never want to be poor? Like what are y'all?
well,
what are you?
speaking
what
for
are
me,
y'all
I used to be poor.
Right, because you said you lived in a car or something like that, or
Car? I
what you
wish
said?
I had a
You
car
said
to
you
live
got
in.
kicked
Nigga, I was
out
on
when
the
you
street.
Okay.
But my thing is though, I've been at the very top. I've been at the very bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And what I've learned from that is that it's more important to be happy than anything, because you can have everything in the world and not be happy. And people think that being rich, I'll be happy then. Nah, you won't.
Not necessarily.
You
Yeah,
won't.
It's
that's
another
true.
set of problems.
Yeah, it's another set of problems. Not only that though, but if you're not happy with yourself, money, all that means is that you're going to be miserable with your bills paid. And that's what people who never had shit don't realize. Like, happipness doesn't come from, that's just one set of problems off the okay, my bills are paid.
Yeah.
But everything else, and then the new set of problems, they there.
Yeah. Okay, so the question was,
But how
be
poor are we
with
talking?
a job you love,
How
or
poor
rich
are we
with a
talking?
job
Am I
you hate?
living
You gotta
on
tell
the
them how
street?
poor we
Am I
talking.
living on the street?
Okay.
Am I humping fat chicks for somewhere to stay?
Right. and
'Cause I've
you're-
done
you're
that.
this is the poor
What?
that.
So
You're-
the husky chicks?
Okay. Yes. Go ahead.
Nah, I deal with being rich and unhappy because I'm not humping no more husky chicks
You're not
for
doing
somewhere
it
to
again.
stay.
So I'm not doing it again.
Not for somewhere to stay. I need to like you.
So basically, you're saying you lived before just on your man parts, like you had to live on your man parts.
Yeah, that and just hustling. But
Okay.
yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. In the wintertime, I find a chick. You sure is cute. She wasn't cute.
Mm.
I'm fat. No, you're not. You just heavy.
Mm. You ever live on your man parts?
Did I ever do what?
You heard what she said.
No, say it again.
You heard what
Live
she said.
on your man parts.
What does that
like
mean?
You
had
ever
to-
sling dick for money
No.
Right.
or a place to stay?
or
No.
something.
You know why? Because he grew up privileged.
Yeah.
He's Carlton. I'm Will. And it's okay. It's
First
not
of all-
unusual.
And it's okay.
No, that's that. I don't know.
Shut up, Hillary.
This is a tough question. Like, I think that. Damn, I don't know, because to me, I'm accustomed to being able to make sure that people are cool. Like, making sure my family's cool, making sure my mom is cool. Because she did such a great job raising me.
Yeah,
you
she
know,
did.
and I promised my father when he was on his deathbed that mom would always be okay. Like, I promised him that. You know what I'm saying? And I lived up to that to this point. Thank God. And so to think about not being able to do that bothers me more than anything else. That I think that's the part that bothers me. It's not about stuff that I would have, but if I couldn't make sure that my mom and my grandma are cool, I wouldn't be able to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? So I guess the answer would have to be that I would probably choose being financially good and not as happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No. She didn't say not.
Because I deal with that kind of now. Like,
Hold on. What did you say?
Be
You didn't say
poor
not.
with a job you love or rich with a job you hate.
That's two different things. Not.
I know.
Not as happy.
Yeah, I know. Job you hate. Like, I don't know. That's a tough one. But again, I think the most important thing to me would be the ability to continue to make sure that they're good. You know what I'm saying?
So
like,
you would go with the job
I'd
you
probably
hate.
go with the job I hate if I had to choose between the two.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what
I
mean?
would have to know how poor I got.
Yeah, I think that's a valid question.
Okay,
because-
so what's your answer,
I
Alicia
don't
Coley?
think you have to go that far. Like, it's just like, don't read.
I see
into
what
it
she-
No,
too
there's-
much.
there's different levels of
right,
poor.
but she's
There's
just.
There's
different
people
levels
who-
of rich too, and all of this
That's
stuff
true,
is
'cause
subjective.
Yeah, but
rich
once
is
you get
different.
rich,
Let me ask you
you're
this.
rich.
Let me ask you this.
There's rich and there's
Watch
wealthy.
this. Watch this.
Rich is rich.
What's the most amount of money you've had in your account in your life that you could touch?
Well, I got to check. The biggest check I ever got
No. What's the most amount of money you had at your disposal at any given
at
time?
one time, well, I had a bunch of different accounts. So if you add them all
Total-
together,
yeah.
okay, hold on.
Approximately. You gotta give
Like
a-
like 6-7 million.
Really?
Mhm.
See, now,
But I spent it on strippers. I'm kidding.
so you
Or
had
am
you had a point where you could touch 6
No,
or
like
7?
maybe 4 or 5.
Okay. So, to most people, that would be considered rich, right? But in his case, there was happiness that came with it because he was still doing what he loved to do. The money came because he was doing what he loved
But
to
I
do.
had a whole new set of problems.
Like what?
Nigga, first of all, the first problem you have when you have a bunch of money is you start to stress about how do I keep it.
Right.
That's the first thing that
Right.
And then so you hire an accountant.
Right.
But then you worry about, is this accountant going to steal from me?
my
money. Right.
So now you have to hire another accountant
Right.
to watch that
Yep.
accountant.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first. That's the very minimal of the problems that you're gonna have.
Yeah.
Then you have to start worrying about people from your past or people that you know. Are they gonna come try to rob you? Are they gonna expect things from you?
Yeah.
Well, the answer is yes. They're gonna.
Yeah.
Like people in your life, your family, your friends, they're gonna expect things from you. That's a whole nother set of problems that you don't have
Right.
when you're quote unquote poor.
Right.
Also, you have to fight against because people, I would say black people because I don't have a lot of experience with white people who went from nothing to something.
Yeah, me
Right.
neither.
But what happens is you have this thing of, they gave me a check for $3 million. It's mine. No, it's not.
Right.
It's half yours.
Mm-hmm.
So then you have to worry about, are you doing the right thing as far as your taxes?
Yeah,
and are
yeah.
you going to be able to do that? Then you have to deal with the problem of, okay, I like this nice shit. Can I afford it? If I buy it, is that going to fuck me up? You have to
Right.
deal with that.
You overthink a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, you have to.
So with you being rich, they're stressed, and with you being poor, they're
There's
stressed.
actually more stress when you're rich. I can tell you that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're poor, the only stress is how I'm going to get some money. When you're rich, there's a whole bunch of other shit that goes with that.
Yeah.
There's
That's
a whole bunch of other
That's
shit.
a deep question.
I'm telling you, then you go to, yo, this person wants me to invest in this.
Yeah.
What if I say no? Let me
now.
tell you a perfect example. So, no. So, there was There was my cousins that I grew up with. There was a dude in that building that was a stockbroker. Shout out to Danny. He was a stockbroker. So he was like, yo, if you give me 20,000, there's this new company coming out called Sirius XM. Hold up, check it. And he was like, yo, yeah, you already know how this story goes.
Yeah, I know how this story
So
goes.
he was like, yo, 20,000, I'm telling you it's going to work. Now, me being 22, 23, I'm like, what is it? He was like, yeah, it's you pay a subscription for radio, blah, blah. Now, mind you, now it sounds stupid for me to explain it, but nobody knew what it was.
Yeah,
Right.
I remember.
He's like, you pay a subscription and you get all these radio stations. My dumb ass was like, why the fuck would somebody pay for when you got Hot 97 in the car?
Yeah.
Right.
And so, long story short, I didn't give him the 20,000.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. And then
so
they
you
took
have
off.
that type of shit.
Because you don't know. You don't know.
You
but
never
then
know.
But
You
then
never
it's the
know.
risk. It's like if I have, like my thing with that is if I have the money at my disposal and I know that there's a possibility that I'm gonna lose it, I just want to know, like, tell me all the risk.
And
if
that
you
still
can,
doesn't help
right?
you.
But nobody
Right.
knows all the risks.
Right.
Tell me what you know. Like
That's what makes it a gamble.
That's
all
what makes
the
it-
risks
yeah.
you know. Tell me what you think the risks are, right? And then that'll let me now know, like, okay, this is a risk. I got risk A through D. I know there might be some more, but I want to know, like, what's the possibility of me getting my money back? Because I don't mind giving somebody my money to invest in something that they or
You
I
mind
feel
giving them
like
20 when it's 20,000,
correct.
you do though.
Yeah. Because I even thought about like giving a friend of mine 10,000 to invest, right?
Yep.
Because I have that
Right,
at my
right.
disposal right now. Like but I'm trying to
Let
make
a
the
nigga
right
borrow
decision.
10,000 real quick. I'll get back to you.
You already got it. Like
No, I need it
anyway,
for- Oh wow.
so I'm trying to make but I want to make the right decision with my money.
Right.
So it's like, do I do that?
Mm-hmm.
Do I be like scared, or do I just be like, okay, I trust you, and let's go.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really hard, and I ain't rich. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking about it from a perspective of I would like to be
Mm-hmm.
well off. I don't want to work as hard when I get older. Do I invest now to set me up for a life of when I get older I can chill?
But what if you
a little
what
bit.
if you give them that money with that mindset
Right.
and they lose all your shit?
That's the thing that I'm
Right.
right. And I
I'ma
can't.
t- I'ma
but I
tell you-
can't get mad at it.
I'm gonna
because
tell
it's a
y'all
decision
even
I
better one,
made.
and this is way more simple. So I went from driving a Honda Accord, right? It was a Honda Accord coupe. So you
Oh,
know
the
that.
Honda
my
Accord
shit was a
coupe.
little sexy.
I'm about to say
Right.
the Honda Accord Coupe was that
And I
that
went
deal.
from that to the brand new Mercedes S550 with rims on it, right? So to break it down to y'all even more simple than that, there's a big difference between riding past the police at night with a baseball hat on with a Honda Accord or with the brand new Mercedes S550 with the rims on it.
Right.
That's a whole nother set
That
of
is true.
problems.
It is.
That is true.
It is.
Now that I can. That's
And that's only a black people problem.
that is a black people.
but that
problem.
is a problem.
Yeah.
It's messed up.
But it's very simple
Yeah.
because people might not understand the other shit. But that right there, that's another set of problems.
Then you
So
got
I think-
PTSD.
I feel like perception is a powerful thing, because what he's kind of getting into is the way that people perceive you. Even though a lot of you'll hear the people all the time like, I don't care nobody thinking me. Bullshit.
Right.
Because the way that people perceive you is important.
Yep.
Because it can get you into situations that can be an effect, right?
Absolutely.
And so you have to pay attention to what people think to some degree. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the way I look at it.
Yeah,
like,
to some degree.
Yeah, like I like to ride nice. You know what I'm saying?
Because I was disagree till you said to
Yeah,
some degree.
it's
Yes.
yeah. Like I like to ride nice. I like to do stuff. I like to have nice stuff, whatever. But I do pay attention to what people perceive to a certain degree, because I think that in order to play the game properly, you have to do that to keep yourself in position to win. Because let's be honest, you have a lot of people out there who are, I'm Big Willie. I don't care what people think. That's the same dude that end up handcuffed against the car for no reason, because he out there flexing, doing too much.
Now, I will tell you this. As I've gotten older, now there was a time when I really, really cared what people think, to the point where when my second album came out, there was a review in, I think it was Vibe Magazine.
Yeah.
And I read the review, and I wanted to fight the nigga that reviewed my album.
Yeah.
But as I've gotten older, I'm 50 now, and so now I'm like, I care what you think about my music.
Yeah.
What you think about me, I don't give a fuck.
But we're talking about in the sense of situations that could get you in trouble, like, the perception of if you
Being
ride
this
in
color could get us in trouble.
No, right, but I'm saying we're talking about the situation if you riding in the S5.
Well, not his
and you
color.
ring, huh?
Not your color.
Are you here all week?
Did I do it right? Did I do it right?
How much tickets cost? With your punk ass.
Which one you niggas
Okay,
feel
so
Santa
listen.
Claus?
We're talking about the perceptions that could be dangerous, though. We're talking about riding in the Benz, in Gwinnett County or in Cobb County, pasta, and trying and being a little too cocky with it. Like, listen, I drive nice whips, but
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
And honestly,
Yeah.
the fact that you don't let me borrow them is some bullshit.
but
Because before I had kids, I had cars like that. But now my cars, they still nice.
Yeah.
They just
but
a little bit cheaper than yours.
but that's beside the point. My point is this, though.
no,
my point is
when you gonna let me borrow your motherfucking car?
you've had all the stuff that I'm getting. You've already had it.
Nigga, they didn't have that
So
then.
all of the stuff that I'm getting, you already
He's already had it. So,
he's
That's
still
some shit
he
that
got-
pimps tell chicks.
Right, I'm getting this.
How did I have some shit
that you ain't,
that
had
you ain't
yet.
got yet?
Right, pimp shit.
But I'm saying, like, to be mindful and cognizant of your surroundings, I do feel like it's important.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I think, and I'll say this, kind of to your point, I think that the more things you acquire, the more careful you have to be.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like when you, especially as a young black man, let's call it what it is.
As an old black man.
You're
Same
not-
thing.
you're not
no,
old,
it's the
sir.
same thing.
You're not old
I
at
mean,
all, sir.
I'm older than you. I'm not young anymore. I'm 50.
You're kind of young,
I'm young-ish.
and you look
I'm
very
young-ish.
young. So
Well, that's because
You put,
Well,
like,
I'm
you
saying-
said
what I
that too
do.
hard. Like you look very
that's my
young.
guy. You know what I mean?
He don't look very young though. Like
Yes, he does.
you
I don't
look
look as
good
young
for
as that
50.
nigga you brought to the club.
You look good for 50.
Wow, God. Okay,
No, it was a
shit.
joke.
No, we gonna move on from that.
Yeah, 'cause
No,
he be
y'all
listening
doing
right,
that's
he about
too
to be
much.
hurt.
Too much.
Okay, but I'm saying, listen, as you acquire things, especially when they're things that are optically pleasing. So like if you buy nice cars or you wear jewelry or things that are optical, right? You do have to be cognizant of your surroundings, especially today, because let's be honest,
But that's some whole other shit.
people are envious as hell today, and they will kill you.
Yeah,
For
sure.
whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? And so you have to. There's some risk and some responsibility that comes with acquiring stuff.
You know what's one of the biggest things that happened to me when I got some money? And I'm going to preface this by saying the people that did this, I don't think that they did it with malice. They didn't mean to do this. But what started to happen is that people would only call me when they needed something from me.
Yes, sir.
And they didn't mean to. No.
I know what you're saying.
No, but the people that did it, I know that they didn't. There was maybe one or two that, and those are the ones that never got shit.
Right.
But there's people extremely close to me that would. It became a pattern for them to call me when they needed something from me. And when I pointed out, they didn't realize it. And like I think I've told a story before. I know that it wasn't malicious because there was one time I had a friend who was a relationship therapist. And I was in a relationship and she was all fucked up. Okay, it was my fault, in case she's listening. Yes, it was my fault, right? But she got mad. Well, not mad, but she had a conversation one time and she was like, I noticed that y'all only call me when y'all need basically free therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't even realize that I was doing that.
Yeah.
And I felt like shit because that's the shit that I was dealing with. Like, people would only call me when they needed something. And it would be my people. And it's not like they would just call me, hey, let me get this. It would be the same connection, but I noticed that that's what it was. So that's another problem.
That's a tough feeling.
That when
right
you're
there.
poor,
I've been
you
through
don't
that.
have.
I've been through that.
But when you're poor, you don't have that.
You don't have that
Right.
problem.
And
That's
that
true.
goes back to the being poor or being rich. And so
That's
there's
true.
like a lot of shit that people, because like we said, people think, hey, my bills is paid, I'll be happy. Nah, you won't.
But
Yeah.
see, I gotta contest that a little bit too. And the only reason I say that is because, you hear all these people say stuff like, oh, money ain't everything and blah 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 blah. Listen, we live in America, and let's just be honest,
I
right?
gotta ask for this. Come on.
We live in America, and in America, if you don't have no money,
Cash is king.
your life
Right.
is tough. Like, you can't even take care of your health if you don't have money in
Right.
America, right?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
You
it's stuff
can't
like
eat.
that. You can't eat. I'm not talking about luxuries. I'm talking
Right.
about necessities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This ain't Canada where you get free health care and all that kind of stuff. Like,
Right.
in America, you do have to have money to even be healthy. Like, think about that concept, though.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go to the doctor if you don't have money in this country.
Especially if you colored.
You know what I'm saying? So for people that be like, oh, money ain't nothing, I disagree with you on that. And I think that what people mean by that sometimes is that they don't want to do what's necessary to acquire the money. Because you get a lot of
disagree with
people,
that.
maybe, but you
disagree with
get a lot of people who
I don't
who
think
do the-
anybody
who do
wants
the-
to be not well off or okay. Like,
No,
I think
I know people that don't.
I think everybody wants to be okay.
Nope, I know people that actually, I don't care about no money, but I be like,
Like
it's
how?
two things though. The people who say that either have a bunch of money, right, or they're people who have never had it before, so they don't know what it feels like.
I have two things to say about that. I can relate to that because for me, I don't give a fuck about having a whole bunch of money.
Now,
You know why, though?
Now or
Yeah,
before?
now because I'm
Now.
older and I've lived through.
Because
But there's one
required
more
it.
reason.
I don't give
One
a
more
fuck
reason
about
though.
that.
I'm gonna let you keep going, but there's one more reason because you've experienced it though.
Right.
Right.
But let me
'Cause
tell you
you've
why.
had, you know what I'm
because I realized that having a bunch of money, it's not gonna make you happy. Just like people that be like, I'm gonna move to so and so and start over. Well, if you taking your fucked up ass with you, it's gonna be the same.
Yeah,
shit.
same. Yeah.
And so I don't care about having a bunch of things. I'm more concerned with me as a person. That's first of all. But there's this great philosopher that I used to read and listen to. His name is Kanye West. And he said, and this explains what you're saying to a T. Having money is not everything,
not having,
but not having it is.
Right.
That's
And
exactly
that
right.
and that's the perfect way to
That's the
describe
perfect
it.
way to say it.
Like, yeah. Which to me that statement means I don't want to be broke and fucked up where I can't be healthy, I
Yeah.
can't eat,
Right.
I can't pay my bills, but I don't need to be rich as shit. So there's some people, I don't want to say no names, but some of them box, and I feel like if they were to lose their money, they'll kill themselves because that defines them. And I don't
That's a good point, right?
like, you know what I'm saying? Money shouldn't define you.
Yeah.
Like having money and having things and taking care of your family, that's admirable. That's the goal.
Yeah.
That's,
Right.
for now, that's
And I'll say
why
this
we
too.
here.
As a black man, having the ability to provide and take care of things does boost your confidence.
Yes, it
It
does.
does make. I don't care what nobody says.
well, no, it does that for white
it
men
makes
too.
you. Yeah, but
Well,
there,
he's
it's.
speaking
I think
from
it's.
his-
I'm speaking from my perspective
Yeah.
though. I
You from
can't.
Colorado, you kind of white.
Wow, don't play yourself.
Okay, my bad, my bad.
It does provide you a level of validation.
Yes.
It really does.
Yeah.
And you know that too because you've been on both sides. Like when you can't provide for people that you love,
You feel like shit.
you feel like shit, right? But a lot of that, and this is going to start a fire, but I'm gonna say it. A lot of that has to do with some of those people. You know why? Because people in our culture categorize us for the money that we have.
That is correct.
And that's one thing that I can't stand is that I don't like to be categorized for my ability to do X, Y, and Z financially. I don't like the
I
fact
got
that
that one for you. We're characterized.
that
by
too.
the money we have.
I don't like.
Which is worse.
I don't like to hear that
Which is
I'm.
worse.
That I'm. I don't like to hear that my value as a person
Yeah.
is based off what I pulled up to
Yeah.
the club in.
Right.
To me, that's just not cool. But you know what? We live in a society that's so superficial that's prevalent.
They
That's
don't see
what
the
happens.
struggle that it took for you to get to where you are. They see the results of what you did to go through
Yeah.
to get there, but they don't see like, oh, he worked so hard to obtain and maintain
that
the
part
lifestyle
is
you
that
have.
part is saddening to me. Like I've been places with him. I'm real story. Okay,
Oh, shit.
I've been places with him, and I've seen women who I might not know personally, but I know who they are, and I've seen them in other environments
And they act different.
who act completely different than if he wasn't there. Another example, I've hung out with Big Tigger a lot. That's my guy, right? I've
Tig.
noticed,
That's my dude right there.
I've literally know. Me and Tig will be in a section, and I'll see it be a bunch of women there, and a lot of the women I seen her at such and such act completely different if it wasn't that, and I'd be
Right.
like, yo,
But
what
you
the
know what? But that's different. I think that's my opinion.
Okay.
When you say me or with Tig, I think that has more to do with the illusion of fame. And I'm gonna tell you why.
But fame is synonymous with money in
That is
people's
correct.
opinions.
in their
correct.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when I first got signed to Def Jam, Touch Me, Tease Me was going crazy, right? And I was broke as fuck.
Really?
Oh yeah, nigga, for the first couple of months, cause where's the money come from?
Oh.
I just
You
got
guys
to
got to generate, yeah.
And so Leo Cohen, shout out to Leo. I was in his office. He was like, you know, this has got to fucking suck because the fame comes way before the fortune. Everybody thinks that you're fucking rich and you don't have shit. Tell me what you want me to write on this check.
Huh?
That's what he said. That's nice.
Yeah.
What you say?
Listen, I don't put that man business in the street. But what I'm saying, but he's right.
Shout out Leo
Is
Cohen.
that people, I think that's more to do with the illusion of fame.
So,
Yeah.
let me tell you.
Shout out to Leo. Did I shout out
yeah.
Leo? Okay, my nigga.
So, transparent moment, right?
And his pen.
So, transparent moment. So, in 2013 or something like that, right? Kay sat me down and said to me, I gotta show you, I have to teach you how to be a celebrity. And I was like, nigga, I'm not a celebrity. You ain't gotta teach me shit. I'm just hanging around you. You're my
Yes,
brother.
you
Like,
are.
so he said, you need celebrity training.
Okay.
And when he said that to me, I was like, what do you mean I need celebrity training? Like, I didn't know what he meant by that until, because this is when I first came to Atlanta, you know, and I was coming off of being in Phoenix and kind of being the face of the, you know, I
Big
kinda,
fish, little pond.
yeah,
Gotcha.
okay, that's fair,
And
right?
he came to the big pond.
I was like, celebrity training, nigga, what are you talking about,
Right.
right? I didn't understand what he meant by that until probably a couple of years later.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes
And
it takes that.
it took some
Yeah.
time, and I think that I kind of get it at this point, but I didn't embrace it because I don't feel
So
like I'm
you
a
saying
celebrity.
from 2013, I tried to help you, and you know next year is 2023. It took you 10 fucking years.
No, but
to
I still-
accept my friendship
No,
and
no,
my
no, no,
love.
no. But the point I'm making is because I've never looked at myself as a celebrity, so I didn't think. But listen to what he said. I was like, oh shit, like everything that we're talking about right now
Yeah.
is encapsulated within that concept.
Yeah.
Because you do have to think and move differently because of the way other people
Perceive every
do
Let me
stuff.
tell you a better one. So you know how people be like, yo, so and so got famous and he changed. Well, what I notice is that when you get famous, you don't really change, but the people around you change.
Yeah.
And I noticed that.
Hov said that.
I had heard but I had heard it long before that.
No, I'm saying, but he said the same
yeah,
thing. Which
but
is
I
interesting.
had heard that long before that, and I'm like, what does that mean? And then I started to see it. People around you change.
Yeah.
But they don't realize it. In their eyes, you've changed. And it's a weird concept.
But I ain't gonna front case. Like if I got famous and got like super rich, I probably would change a little bit. Like why not?
don't
I'm
think
supposed
that
to.
you-
you
I
know
don't
what
think
you
you
would
I'm
change?
supposed to change.
You would
Like, what
change
the-
your address.
You move
You would
different,
change
yeah.
your car, your bank account, with the restaurants you eat in. But you're not going to change who you fundamentally are.
Okay,
Unless,
that's
Some
fair.
people do, though.
No, they don't.
Some people
no,
do
they
change.
don't. Let me explain
Yes,
something
they
to you.
do.
Let me tell you some shit.
Go ahead.
Miss Colette.
But they do.
No, I'm going to tell you. Money doesn't change people. Money just amplifies who the person really is.
Okay, yeah.
So if you're an
Damn,
asshole,
that's deep.
if you're an asshole when you're broke, when you're rich, you're gonna be a
Even
super
more of an
asshole.
asshole, yeah.
That's
so my
pretty
point
deep.
is, you don't change. Money makes you more of what you already are.
Okay.
So that would technically be a change.
That's not
But
a
I
change.
know what you're
That's
saying.
not a change.
Yeah, technically it is.
That's an amplification.
When you amplify something, does it
damn,
change?
That's deep though.
No.
If you put an amplifier on something, will it change the sound?
No,
Yes.
it'll be the same sound.
It
just get
enhances-
louder.
it enhances
No,
the
it'll
sound.
just get
You
louder.
It's still that thing. but it's changed.
No,
No,
that's an
it's
enhancement.
It's an
Listen,
enhancement.
wrong is wrong, and it's
Enhancement's
okay.
not a change.
It's okay.
Okay, my makeup is still me, but my face will change because
That's
I put
different.
makeup
That's
on.
different. No,
So
your
I amplify
makeup changes
I
you.
amplify
Okay, you
my-
went back to the point.
I've
'cause
seen
y'all
you
like-
with makeup.
Whatever.
No,
You better shut your ass up.
I've seen you with makeup, and when
You
I
have not seen me in makeup.
yes, I have.
Checkmate.
No,
That's so sickening.
Because when we be here, I'm like, oh, Alicia, and then when you put on like a bunch of makeup, you look like Jermaine Jackson,
We're not-
and I
Damn.
be mad.
No, but this is such an
No,
interesting
it
conversation,
enhances
though.
who you really are.
No, I get what
so
you're saying.
if you're
Totally.
a woman beater, you feel more empowered to beat women.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you're a nigga that goes
If
against
you're R.
prostitutes,
Kelly,
you
if
got more
you're
money.
younger, then
Whoa, we're not gonna say names,
Okay.
but I mean, you
I'm
can.
saying it.
No,
I'm
you.
saying it.
No, I said.
Who'd you say?
I said R. Kelly.
She said Bob Kelly. Yeah.
Oh wait, speaking of that, did you hear what came out today?
Damn it.
what
damn
came
it,
out
damn
today?
it.
Today they said that they are going to present. I'm sorry to change the subject, but they said today they are going to present a video of Kels having sex
Oh, wow.
with a 14-year-old.
Why do they need that?
I was
Why
like,
do they have
oh,
to show it though?
wow.
Like,
But
And
maybe
wait,
they're not
wait,
gonna show it in public.
but I didn't give you the punchline. Apparently, it's his goddaughter. I said, oh,
I just fell asleep.
I said, oh, this is on the news. This is in the news
terrible.
today.
terrible.
I said, oh, wow, okay. Just want to say that. Sorry,
Yeah.
but that's what came out today.
That's okay.
Well,
His goddaughter.
talk about taking the air out of the room.
Yeah, my
Right.
bad. But she said R. Kelly.
True.
It came up. It is what it is.
And they watched it, so they just engaged in child porn.
Right, exactly.
That's a
Why
fair
do they have
point,
to
too.
show it? That's
But
what
they
I'm
said they're
saying.
going to show that in the court.
That's terrible.
They making everybody freaking crazy.
That's craziness. But okay,
Right,
anyway.
and it's okay when they do it though.
Well,
Anyway, okay. Next
So,
subject.
but perception is everything.
Perception's
I feel like.
everything, and I do feel that when you have when you acquire things, especially in the world that we're living in right now, you do have to be cognizant. You do
do.
have to care.
You
You
do.
have to care.
You gotta care because people like.
You can't be careless, just as careless. You can put it like this.
having
Let
to
me
care
ask
is
you this.
different from being careless.
Let me ask you
That's
this.
Two different things.
Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
If you pull up in a Corolla,
Mm-hmm.
can you act the same or be the same level of care as you will be if you pull up in the S5?
Yes, you just have to be more vigilant. That's two different things.
Okay.
You can act the same because I'm the same regardless. I done got a fucked up Uber, and I still put something on my step so these niggas know I ain't from around here.
Right, but I'm saying you have to care about your surroundings though.
That's being more vigilant. That's not changing who you are.
No, I said being cognizant
That's
of your
not about
surroundings.
That's not what you said.
When you say
Rewind the
when
tape.
you say
You make-
Time out.
consistency
You making
around us,
drinks?
what do you
He
mean?
just lied to me. That's not what you said.
Damn, he gave you a new cup too.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
No,
expect
that's
a new
that rich.
cup.
That's rich man stuff right there. See, I don't get that.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
gotta
you see
bring
what
my.
I'm
I
saying?
gotta bring my
That's-
own.
that's
cup.
what we're talking about.
I
No,
bring my
that's
own
because
cups,
y'all
ladies
not
and
married.
gentlemen.
That's because y'all not married.
Why?
I wanna be married really bad.
I don't know. I was just trying to throw the shit off to something.
Can we talk
else.
about that now? Because I really
About why
You
you not
ready
married?
to be married now?
I want to be married bad. Like I don't
Oh,
know.
wow.
What it is.
Well, that's bad.
Maybe it is, but I think
Well,
about
that's
that
my-
shit.
I don't think
no, I
him
think
wanting
that's
to be
bad.
married
I
bad
think
is a
about
bad
that
thing
every
because
day. You know why?
Because
I think that's bad.
you gotta delve into we gotta dive into why he's saying I
I
want to be
think
married
that's a
bad
good-
because he's
man,
been
I-
single for a long time.
I
so
look at-
now,
No, he hasn't been single for a long
single
I have.
meaning
For a long
unmarried.
time.
I'm
Oh, you mean
almost a year.
unmarried?
Almost.
Yes.
I've never been married, but I've been single for almost a year.
Ooh, that's a very long time.
To me, that's
Like,
a long time.
I mean,
Well, then
he
we need
might
to
be
talk
a
about that,
serial
beloved.
relationship person. Like he likes being in a relationship.
Yeah.
So for him to be out of a relationship for a year is a long time. So why you want to be married
I,
real bad?
listen, man, because
Wait, why did you say it? You made it sound fucked up when I said it, and then you said it even worse. She's
'Cause
like,
I'm
now
trying-
why you want to be married real
because
bad?
I'm trying to get
why
to
are
the
we
thing.
going all over the place? Is my question. Okay, but
Let's
whatever.
go where we going. Come
All
on.
right.
Where we going?
I'm going with you.
I'm-
We going back to you wanting to
Church
be
girl.
married.
I
Like,
do.
what
Come
do you
on.
think?
Come
What
on.
do you think you're going to gain out of being married as opposed to being unmarried?
Companionship. Somebody that
Wait, did you get companionship in the relationships that you had?
I think it's a different level of companionship.
Okay.
Well, what level are you looking for?
I think that marriage, because and I say this because you got to back up to my background because in order to understand
Yeah.
this concept, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
come from a family full
give
of
it to him.
I come from a family full of very healthy and strong marriages.
Mm-hmm.
I've never experienced divorce. I don't know what that looks like. That doesn't happen in my family, right?
Okay.
My grandmother and my grandfather were about to hit 70 years when my grandfather passed. My mom and my dad were at 11 years when my father passed, right? So everybody that's the relationships that are broken in my family was because of death,
Okay.
right? And that's what I grew up around. That's all I know. So all I ever seen was super huge level of companionship and team building and like just the family structure and like them laughing and joking and hugging on each other and being affectionate and doing things. That's all I've ever seen. Like I haven't seen the whole, your mom and dad fist fighting and all that, all the stories. I ain't never seen that before.
Right.
When you done, I got something.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen my mom and I remember my mom and my dad arguing.
Of course.
Which is healthy. It happens. But I ain't never seen nothing really more extreme than that.
Yeah.
So you have to understand that that's what I happen to come
They
from.
obviously not from Philly.
It's not.
Shut your
It's not to say that other people don't come from different backgrounds, and it's
Right.
not to say that my background's better. It's just that that's what I happen to be exposed to. So that's what I know as.
So what's taking you so long to find your
hold
mate?
on.
What?
I have.
Go
Whoa.
ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
that
Go
was
Pretty
ahead.
aggressive tonight,
I'm
beloved.
sorry. I'm trying
But
to get into
here's what I want to say about what you said, and you can probably co-sign this.
Oh, go ahead.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry.
But what I'm saying, it sounds like to me, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. I understand what you're saying, but it sounds to me like you came from a family who protected you from the downside of
Could be.
relationships.
That could very well be.
Because
that could very well be.
now because we all know what relationships
Yeah.
are. We all
Right.
been in relationships, and I think I've said this to you before. You have this romanticized idea of relationships.
Yeah, I do.
Now
That's
it doesn't
true.
have to be fist fighting or whatever, but and I know people like this. They'd be like, "Well, they were just this and this and that." Little do you know all the shit that was going on. that you
Maybe
didn't see.
that's
Right.
very well possible.
Yeah, yeah.
Now
Yeah.
I will say one thing. I know that I was protected from this kind of to lighten the mood a little bit. I didn't know my mom smoked weed till about 2 years ago.
Oh, me and your mom been smoking weed together,
my
dog.
God.
Don't see you pushing.
No, not like that. Like
Okay.
we never did nothing, but we smoke weed.
Case.
No, I'm not saying it like
Let me
that.
tell you something, dude. Like listen, calm
Yo.
down. Okay, calm down.
I'm not
I
saying
love
for
you
you
to
to
death,
call
but
me
calm
dad.
down, nigga.
I'm not saying
Like me
for
and
you
your
to-
mom, we never
Yeah,
did
nah,
nothing.
nah,
but
but
you
look.
know.
No, because he said it like.
I know that I was protected because let me
Right.
tell you something. When I tell you that I was blown away,
But I'm
and
talking
you know
about
what she said. I know, but I'm
relationships. Yeah.
gonna give an example. You know what she said to
You
me?
cried.
No, you know what she said to me?
What'd she say?
Boy, I've been smoking weed your whole life.
Thank you.
I said, huh?
And that's what I just tried
I
to
said,
tell him.
what?
And he got mad.
Because I was always against it. I was always like, oh no, I don't do that.
So think about
You know
all the
what I'm saying?
other
Like,
shit. Think about all the other
now,
shit.
nigga, I might go get a little after we live here because my mama did.
It's
that,
no,
so
ain't no
it's
might.
cool.
Ain't no might.
But no,
You going.
but I'm just saying that.
But
to say,
think about all the other shit.
that's what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah.
saying that to say that you probably are
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But
No, probably right. I'm right.
but
You can
it
say
still it still doesn't
All right, you're
change
right.
that. It still doesn't change that what I
Stupid
don't
head.
know, I don't know.
Right.
So what I don't know doesn't count. Just like in life.
Yeah,
You
but
don't-
what you don't know in certain circumstances, you should assume.
No, I don't agree with that.
Otherwise, you
I don't
become-
agree with that at all.
Otherwise,
actually.
you become extra naive.
No, I don't agree with that either because I'm not gonna assume anything pessimistic just because it's supposed
Well,
to
you
be
don't have
that.
to assume it, but you can not block it out of your
But I
mind.
don't think
Yeah,
he's-
but I
he's-
can't
he's
block
not
nothing that I've
dumb,
never.
Like, he knows.
Case, you gotta understand. I
Sure
can't
you
block
can.
nothing that I've never even had an example of seeing.
Sure you can.
Nah, I can't. That's stupid.
That's not true.
You can't block anything.
So,
you
whoa,
never
whoa, whoa.
wait. I
Go
want
ahead.
to.
Yeah,
you
come on. I
can't
know
block
you got 'em.
anything that you
You
haven't
can't.
seen an
You
example.
can't. I can't block something that I can't even conceptualize. That makes no sense.
Sure you can.
No, you can't.
Why can't you conceptualize? it?
Because to
'Cause you
me,
choose not to.
To me, it doesn't exist. I have
course
never
it
seen an
does.
inkling.
Of course
you
it
have to
does.
understand. I've never even seen a hint. The only thing I've seen, like, let me tell
Have you seen a hint of people smoking crack in the world?
Yeah, but that's not.
Can you block? No.
I've seen that, so
okay.
so that's something I've seen.
But everything
not
in
in
the world
my
you've
family
seen.
though. You know what I mean? So
every black family has a crackhead.
No, I'm not saying
So-
we don't. I'm saying
Okay.
I don't know them. You know, I've never seen them. Now, like I said,
Boy,
that's
they
the
was
thing.
really hiding you.
Maybe
You slept under the couch.
No, but I will say this. I know that one thing I do know because there's some things I know about my father that I found out as an adult. That he was already gone though. But
Don't blame this on dad, because that's my
no,
nigga.
not bad. But
Okay.
there's some things I found out that blew me away. Like I didn't know certain things about you know when my father was younger and all that kind of thing. But
Younger. Man.
what I do know
me and
is
his
that
pops.
what I do know is that my family did an amazing job keeping me away from whatever
Yeah.
clouds was out there.
But that job may not be so amazing because that's not real life. Do you
Well,
understand what I'm saying?
I know what you're
It
saying.
can be amazing, but at a certain point, just the fact that you're saying you can't visualize certain shit, what I'm saying is,
I
don't
think it's a
when
good
he
thing. You know
says
why?
that, I don't think that you really mean it like that. Like,
no, we've had deep conversations. That's what he means. I'm telling you.
No, but you know why I think
And
it's
I'm
a
not
good
saying
thing?
it's a bad
no, it's
thing.
fine. But I'm gonna tell you why I think it's a good thing. Because look at, just like you said, we've had deep conversations. Look at how I look at relationships. Look at how I respect and admire women. Look at how, you know what I'm saying? That's because of
But at the same time, Yeah.
I'm a little
Some of the-
naive in certain situations. Yeah.
And that's
No
my
doubt.
point.
Yeah.
Because
That's-
Case has told me, nigga, you don't see this
I'm
happening?
like,
Yeah.
dog.
And I be like, nah,
you're being
like,
nice, and that's the
Yeah.
downside, and that's what I'm saying.
I've
Like,
been in relations with people, and Casey be like, nigga,
I'm like, nigga,
You
You
got
don't see-
sisters? You don't have sisters.
I do have a sister.
Oh,
I have
but
a
she's-
sister.
but she used to beat him the fuck up.
She did. My sister did used to beat me.
Why you gotta say that?
No, I'm saying it's okay.
She used to beat him the fuck
But
up.
what? No, that nigga, he could take a punch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not.
But what
that's
I'm saying
funny
is,
and not
but
funny at
that's
the same time.
the downside of it. Like you
That's
get
fair.
the positive side, but the downside is naivete. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because
That's
there's-
true.
But
That's
then it's
probably-
a thing where you gotta learn too how to work through some of the shit that you don't know that you've been shielded from.
But you
so
have to accept
but-
the fact that
It
it's
happens.
a possibility.
Right.
Right.
But
Thank you.
But I also another strength that I see too is this in my own situation is that I believe that my exposure to being raised by women like I have been allows me to understand women better. And I think it's allowed me to kind of conceptualize their feelings and emotions better as opposed to being so how a lot of dudes are when it comes to women, like just completely being oblivious to how they could feel X, Y, and Z. Like him and I
Right.
have talked about that, and I'd be like, nah.
But that too is a double-edged sword.
It
Maybe,
is. And I
maybe.
like when men are raised around women who teach them things about women. Because
Yeah.
when you go into relationships and you're blinded by some of the stuff that women, what we do, what we require, just things that we go through on a regular basis.
Yeah.
When you just oblivious to that and you don't know or you don't understand, or I can't come to you and tell you like this is what I've been through or this is what I'm feeling
tell
or
me
whatever.
shit, Alicia.
That's a problem.
No, I agree, and
That's
see,
the problem.
And I get that.
But that also opens the door on. See, I'm always going to be that dude because I know that he was raised around a bunch
Right.
of women, and I was raised in a pool hall behind in the alley behind the pool hall. But what I'm saying is, what happens is, it is a negative when you're too in tune with because the world we live in, people will look at someone like him and take advantage
Right.
of him.
Yeah.
And that's why God put
that
me in
is
his
true.
life.
And
Yeah, and
I agree with
That's
that.
exactly
Right. And,
why.
oh yeah, and that's true.
Well,
No,
it's
people
probably,
will
it's probably more than that, but I guarantee you that's one of the
But that's
reasons.
part of it, and I'm gonna give you an example.
And that's why I asked, did you have sisters? Because I'm like, if you had sisters,
And I got
like,
two
I would be the
sisters.
sister that'd be like, bruh, I don't like this bitch. Like,
My
she
sister,
blah, 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 blah,
listen,
blah. Like, so.
my sister has done that, but
Yeah.
but I'm gonna tell you.
But he don't listen to her.
No, I do. But let me tell you how truthful he's being, because he's exactly right. And there are times where I be like, I just completely don't see nothing, and he'll be like, nigga, this is what's really happening. Like,
Right.
you need to accept this. And
She
I be
a
like,
scumbucket.
no,
Let
they
me
would
tell you
never
what's
do
the
that.
best thing about him.
How about they would
is
never
that
do
he'll
that?
be like, nah, and then he'll drive home.
Think
and
about
then,
it.
No, give it about 9 hours,
Uh-huh.
and he'll text me like, yo, bro, I was thinking about what you said. Nigga, I know.
Yeah, that's true.
So now I know
As you
there's like a
should.
maybe 10-hour window. Because I used to hit him right back. Nigga, you don't see what I'm saying? I give him 10 hours now.
Right.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
true.
I give
Well,
him
that's
10
good.
hours.
I do have to
He gotta,
process.
he gotta get it in his mind, sit with it a little
Yeah.
bit.
Great conversation.
And
right?
then he
See, I
gotta
love
think
this
about it because he's
transparency.
grown. So it's like, if I can't just take you for what you say at face value right now, like, I gotta go and sit
Yeah.
with it. And
And then the other thing
Let
is
my
that I
mind-
was raised in the hood. He wasn't.
right.
And he was raised by, with a
Right.
bunch
So
of
you
women.
let him
yeah.
know about the scammers and,
Well, he knows about the scammers.
Yeah.
It's the women folk.
I'm talking about the women scammers.
Yeah, no,
Some
he's
of 'em.
right. I mean, this
Yeah.
is very, very
But it's okay.
transparent
That's
combo.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm here.
Yeah, he's right.
That's
Like
good.
I have been in situations where I have been taken advantage of,
And you need people like that in your life.
Case be like, nigga,
But
what
not
are you
twice.
doing? No, that's true.
Wait,
Ca-
unless
case-
you lied to me. Wait,
No,
did
no,
you
they
get taken
lied.
advantage of twice? You can
But-
tell me. No,
No,
we
no,
don't.
no, no,
Don't you
no.
lie
How
to
has
these people.
How has that made you change now? Because now it's like somebody treat you like trash, quote unquote, or whatever.
Well, no,
you
he
won't.
don't do that.
No,
No.
I'm just saying this.
I'm
as
not a pushover.
No, I'm not saying
no,
that.
he's not like trash.
No, I'm
Okay,
definitely
I'm
not.
just speaking
Yeah,
in
but
general.
you
That's why I
trying to
said,
fuck up
quote,
his
unquote.
esteem of his motherfucking
So what I'm
self.
saying is, how do you not?
people
How do
treat
you
you
make
like
sure that you
trash.
don't go back
No,
into
say
those
that
type
different.
of? How do you make sure you don't go back into that type of situation? Because now you've learned, you saw it happen. You were told that it was happening. You left the situation.
How does he
Does
fix it?
that
I'm on
make
speed
you?
dial.
Does that make you
I'm on
build
speed
up
dial.
a wall to let some of that down again? You know what I'm saying? Like some people will
No,
build up a wall and
iPhone
won't
favorites.
let. Some people
I'm
will
in the
build up a
favorites.
wall and will not let that part of them be on display.
I am in
I
his
see
anymore.
what you're
So is
iPhone
that
favorites.
something that you won't let go again until you're married, or is that something that?
No, you gotta let that go long before you get married.
Dude,
Trust me.
I'm not talking about what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
what I'm
I'm
saying
talking about
is-
exactly what you're talking.
Okay.
You're saying, do you not let that wall down until
because
you get
sometimes it's
married?
hard to let your guard back
Yeah,
down.
and what I'm saying is you have to let that wall down long before you get married.
That's a good point.
Thank you. She's like, nah, I'm not doing.
No,
I was trying to make sure you was on the same page with me.
Yeah, he had to do. To answer your question, another value that I was raised with is that, and I'm so thankful for this too because it's kept me out of a lot of possible mess. Right, I try to always extract a lesson out of every experience.
Me too.
It doesn't always work, but I always have that thought, like whatever this is.
What am I being
No,
taught?
call me. I get I'm not lying.
Yeah.
I get a lesson out of everything.
Out of everything.
And
so,
I can tell you the lesson.
Yeah, exactly. So that's my thing. So I will go through.
You got my number, right?
Yeah. So I will go through an experience, and I feel like there's no such thing as a wasted experience if you extract a lesson out of it.
That's correct.
Right. And
you're right.
So I always look at it from that perspective. Like, okay, a woman might do this, that, and the third, but now that I know what that feels like, and I know what the lesson is in that, first thing I have to be able to do is regurgitate that lesson. That's how I know that I got the lesson, right? If I can do that, now I can walk away saying, well, I still learned something, so it wasn't a loss. You understand what I'm saying?
But, and my bad, y'all, you're probably going to get mad at me. But then once you get all lovey-dovey, you just be like, fuck the lesson. And that's why I got to keep calling you like, nigga, remember we had said. Yeah.
That is true. That is,
but
I'm definitely.
But here's why I can deal
true.
with you with that shit, because I'm like that.
Yeah, you are like that.
I'm like that.
You're very much
I'm like that.
And
Yeah.
people wouldn't know, but yes, you are.
Sure they would, nigga. I made happily after.
Yeah, but
Lord.
But yeah, that is very true. That is very true. I will sometimes, like, you know, I'm one of them extra loving dudes too.
Yeah,
I think that's great.
So
I think that's great.
yeah.
Until you forget the fucking lesson.
Yeah. But you can't forget the lesson.
You be like, yo, this the lesson. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hi. No, nigga, no.
Yeah.
Remember we had just talked about this?
Jay, we just talked about
You be like, yo, whatever you do, when you see her, don't say hi.
Right.
You be like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. All right, cool. I'll be back. Hi. Nigga. Now I got to start shooting in the air so that they both run.
I feel like we should talk. Like, don't you think we should talk? No. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Nigga, that's not what she told me.
That's true.
That she wanted to do mouth stuff to the stuff of the other stuff.
That's
and you looking for something else.
Yeah. I'm definitely a hopeless. Yeah,
Aww.
I'm that. But I do now, like, try to be sure that, like, whatever it is that I'm seeing, I start to try to trust myself more and say, well, nah, I know you don't want it to be that, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, because you trust your motherfucking self a little too much.
I understand.
I'm about to give you some trust issues.
I do.
You trust yourself too much.
I do. I trust me. I might not trust nobody else, but I trust me.
But damn it, I don't trust you.
Yeah, I understand.
With you.
That's fine.
I don't trust you with your heart. Look, that's a song. I don't trust you with your heart.
Yeah. Damn, that is deep. You need to write that down because that's.
But in this song, you're gonna be a girl. I'm just telling you.
No.
Oh my
I can't make it about a dude.
Well, no,
nigga.
I understand, but I'll be the
This
inspiration.
nigga said no.
I mean,
Alicia, no.
Yes.
But that is true, and I am that, but I embrace that about
It's not a
myself.
bad thing.
That's good.
I'm not mad at it. I embrace that about myself.
But
No,
you
it's not
have
a bad
to.
thing.
It's not, and you have to admit who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't know who you are, then it's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Like,
And
no,
you
And
know
we're
how
not-
can you deal with anybody else?
And that's
Exactly.
been hard for me
and you
too.
also have to keep me in your iPhone favorite.
Oh, trust me. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. And that's been tough for me too because I know that sometimes admitting who I am is not necessarily favorable to other people because of the certain characteristics that I have. So sometimes that's been tough for me. He knows that. I've been like, I gotta hide this because if I show this, I'm gonna get taken. Nah, and I've had to embrace. Nah, Jay, listen, you're this is who you are.
Period.
And this is the way that you think.
I'm about
and
to give you a
it
jewel.
is what it is.
I'm about to give you a jewel that somebody gave me.
But before you give them that, Drew, I just want to say
Fuck my jewel.
that
Okay.
everybody is not for everybody.
Facts.
So that's
Facts.
So when you know that, when you know who you are, and when you know that type of energy or vibe or whatever that you don't want to be around, it's cool to be like, look, I don't like this shit.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
You gotta be strong enough
Wait,
to do
you
that though.
trying
Right. Anyway, go ahead with your jewel.
What I was gonna say. Now put your phone down.
My bad.
See,
I'm with you. I'm with you.
on some
Hi.
bullshit.
I'm looking at the clock. I'm with you.
So check it. The only person that you have to admit who you truly are and who so you have is yourself. And then once you admit that to yourself, then you can deal with everybody else. You don't have to let everybody else know who you are in your innermost self unless that's the right person.
Right.
But the person you have to deal with is yourself.
That's
and
fair.
then that will allow you to deal with other people.
That's a good point.
yeah.
Because I be thinking like, nah, I'm overly transparent. I pride myself on that. This is
You
now.
don't,
I'm like
you don't
that.
say that when you look in the mirror.
No, not all the time.
Right. Fuck everybody else, look in that mirror.
Yeah, that's true.
And look inside yourself and talk to yourself about that.
Yeah, that's true.
And then what that would allow you to do is know how to deal with other people.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
you don't necessarily have to tell them that,
Right.
but you know it.
Yeah, that's true.
And it ain't for
Because
everybody
most
to know.
motherfuckers walk around here not knowing
Who
or
they are.
accepting. A lot of motherfuckers know who they are. A lot of motherfuckers
But they don't accept it,
who
and they don't.
are.
Yeah,
That
they don't,
part.
and definitely don't embrace it.
That part. And you know, it's
Yeah.
so funny. An older comedian once said to me after he watched my set on stage. This was a couple years ago. He was like, I really didn't hear you talk about who you are on stage. And a lot of comedians do that. And I'm like,
That's a good point.
because I was not ready to show people who I truly am.
Yeah.
Or what I'm truly about. Or like dig into myself and show like, yeah, I got a little ratchet side to me too. I was always going up there like a button up
little- you
schoolgirl,
got a
like,
little-
oh, this is the jokes. Yeah, this is da da da.
She said
Don't
she
do
got
that.
a little ratchet side to her.
So I, you know,
Nigga,
so
stop
now I don't give a fuck. Like it's like
Because-
I
but
had
you have to do that with yourself first.
right.
Yeah.
I had to, and I was like, damn. But he checked me on it so much. So it's like you're getting up there and you're really not being who you are
You're trying to please them.
because I was
But
trying to
you
not.
still haven't done it because you just said out loud in front of us,
What I say?
I have a little ratchet side to my. Nah, nigga.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I got a lot of ratchet.
Yeah,
Nigga.
yeah. You
Really?
You're,
I got a
yeah,
lot.
you're.
It's
you're-
7-Up.
It's a lot of ratchet.
It's a lot.
It is not a lot of
The
ratchet.
name of your
Is a
business
frog's
is
ass
Swallows.
watertight?
It's
Wait,
a
is
bird.
a frog's ass watertight?
The name of her
It's a
business
bird.
is Swallows.
The name of the
It don't
business
get more
is
ratchet
Swallows
than
because
that.
it's a bird.
That is.
Yeah, and it has an explanation behind it.
So you gonna lie to
and
me and you.
again,
There's some
YouTube-
innuendo
So
there.
you gonna lie to
Again.
me and you?
And me. And
Y'all
me.
have
Yeah.
perversed the word swallows. Again, y'all do this all the time. You're
Y'all
swallowing
is in
juices.
Virginia.
You're swallowing juices right now.
See the way you're doing this, that's kind of ratchet though.
You're swallowing
That's
juices
extremely
right now.
ratchet.
I'm pointing to your
Nah, but
cups.
you're rolling
I
your neck
want
too.
you to hang out with my sisters.
Okay, well
Yeah.
let's get it.
I'm
But-
telling you
but
now,
I-
y'all gonna get in a
listen.
fight with some bitches.
That's okay too. I don't run. Like
Let's go.
we good. They will never come
But they
home and
gonna
be like
start it.
Alicia ran because she be right there.
This is a good conversation because you guys are right, man. Like and it's a struggle because you have to. One thing I kind of figured out is like you have to really learn how to separate like your emotions and reality, right? Like that's when you let them intertwine too much, you put yourself up in a situation where you can get
Because
messed
emotions
up.
are usually gonna win.
Yeah, and feelings aren't facts,
That's correct.
right?
Feelings are feelings.
Feelings are feelings.
Right.
But when you let them coagulate, they feel
Okay.
like they're facts.
When
and
you
they're
let 'em
not
do what
facts.
now?
Coagulate.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
He said coagulate.
So when you
First of all, I got kicked out of high school.
no,
So
but listen,
fuck him.
but listen, but real talk. When
Yeah.
you let them join, right? They
For the dumb
you're-
niggas.
you start to feel like your feelings are reality, and it's not necessarily true. So now
Right.
what happens is
It's called delusion,
right there you
Right.
go.
Yeah.
And see that's a dangerous place to be.
and
Yeah.
that's French. That's how you say bullshit when you French. That's how you say it in Spanish.
And
Bullshit.
I'm gonna tell you, like, he's right.
Yeah.
I've had plenty of conversations, and I'd be like, "Nah, Case, man, that ain't." He'd be like, "Nigga, like, no, this is what's really happening right now, and you need to
Yeah,
accept
10 hours.
it."
10
Yeah.
hours.
And
When
I'd
you
be like,
have
nah,
somebody
nah,
in
nah,
your-
I'd be like, "Nah, yes,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying." So at the end of the day, man, I feel like it's all about growth, and I feel like I'm not done growing. I got a lot of growing to do. I really
Oh,
feel
yeah,
like
for sure.
I really feel like when you think you're done growing, it's time to die. Like I don't really feel like. You know, if you feel like ain't nothing else you can learn or grow, then what the fuck are you living for?
Yeah.
So
You've already died.
yeah, realistically speaking. So
Yeah.
I love the fact that I'm still, able to mentally and spiritually, emotionally grow and be able to accept and absorb different perspectives and all of that. Like, I think it makes me a stronger person. So I ain't got no problem with it. It's just that I kind of wish that, I wish that I could have learned these lessons when I was 20.
We all do.
You know what I mean?
We
Like,
all
but
do.
it don't work that
That's
way.
bad thinking. Yeah,
So
it is what
not-
it is.
it's
Yeah,
not
it is
bad
what it
No,
is.
no,
thinking
yes, it
because
is because it is what it is.
It is what it is, but
Everything
it's
happens
like
when it's supposed to happen.
I agree with that, but you still say that to yourself like that. If I had known then
No, I
what I
don't.
know now,
I don't.
Yeah,
don't
I
listen to
say
her.
that.
Don't say
Nah,
that to
I
yourself.
don't-
Yo, say to yourself, everything happens when it's
Everything
supposed to
happens
Don't listen to
supposed
her.
to.
yeah,
And I
I
don't-
agree with that.
Yeah.
Well,
but
you
I'm
a
just saying,
stupid head.
sometimes you do say that. Heck, if I just known then what I know now, I
No,
wouldn't
you
let
say
you
that.
say
Say that.
naturally.
I don't say that.
You
You-
do
people
say it
say it
naturally.
No,
naturally.
you say it. I don't say that.
Okay, well, whatever.
I used to say that. when I
Okay,
was your
now
age.
now you used to. Okay,
When I
cool.
was your
you
age,
said it.
I
Okay,
used to.
cool.
But I don't know. I just look at it
Thanks
like,
for
hey, man.
agreeing.
I've shitted on myself too, but I was 3.
I feel like it's all everything's about lesson, everything's about learning, and as long as the people that I'm around have a respect for me, then I feel like I'm okay. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But I feel like where it gets convoluted at is when you start to insert yourself in circles that don't have respect for you.
They don't have
now,
your best interest at heart.
yeah, there you go.
Right.
And that's a problem. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
But I learned that as soon as, no, I learned it before that. But I really, really fine-tuned it when I got money. I learned
Yeah,
what
that makes
category
sense.
to put people in. But I had learned it in the street. But when I got money, it was a little different because there's certain people that you wouldn't put close to you
Yeah.
in the street
Yeah.
Right.
that when you're making money, you need
yeah.
those
For whatever
fake
reason.
motherfuckers close to you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Correct.
To keep the money going.
Yep.
And I had to learn that. You have to learn where to put people.
Yeah.
in-
I
in
feel
your
like
life.
Because
What-
everything that
am I
you
right?
do is not for everybody to do it with you.
Right.
So I always
some
say I
things-
have
some
friends
things
to
are
go
strategy.
shopping with.
Like,
I
you
got
gotta
friends to do.
strategize.
It's-
Yeah, I
it's
got friends to do
extremely
different things with.
strategic.
You gotta
And it's not
strategize.
malicious.
Right.
It's just that everybody has a place in your life, in your circle, in your energy. And you have
Right.
to figure out who goes where
Yep.
and why.
And it's
Just
for
like-
your protection. It's for you to protect your energy,
have
protect
to.
yourself, and your
Just
mental
like
state.
I have one of my homegirls. We like the best of friends. We can go years without speaking, and I can call her right now. It'd be like you would think that we talked all
Yesterday.
day, every
Yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah. I got homies like that too.
Yeah.
You know who comes to my brain when you're
Reenie,
saying
Reenie,
these type
Reenie.
of things is I've been watching the Murder Inc. documentary and listening to the things that Gotti was saying and the way that he strategized, you know, people and the way he dealt with the situations that he was.
Yeah.
It's exactly what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a similar type of a background situation in which it's like playing Legos. Like you gotta take the pieces and put them here. If it don't fit, then cool, you go put it here and until you
And
come up with a
sometimes
structure.
even if it do fit, you'd be like, it fit, but it don't belong.
Yeah, and that's
Y'all,
what
that's so
Yeah.
crazy because that's about my piece your piece merch and that whole thing that I'm doing that path, that journey of piecing your piece. Like you piece some things together, PIECE, and then you find your
piece.
piece.
Like we were slow.
You no, because you find your piece.
But
you
you
know what I'm saying?
spelled
So
that shit.
I did because I said it's called piece your piece, and I didn't want to say
No, but I
my ACE was first before the.
That's
Come on,
fucked up,
you don't know
Alicia.
that though. You don't
I
know
knew
what
that.
order.
I love you.
Y'all don't even follow my piece your piece page. That's what I'm telling you about it right now.
Nobody knew you had it.
I didn't know you had
so
it.
that's why I'm saying that
But that
I
doesn't
did
mean that
wear
when
the
you
shirt
say it
before.
you know what?
So I had to explain to people who may not know, not just y'all
Okay, I
too,
do a shirt like this. I
that-
don't have a page that says this.
that's what I talk
I
about.
can't wait.
Like
Yeah.
you
So
take
when
certain
we get
pieces
outside, I swear
of your
I'm
life,
knocking you
of
the
your
fuck out.
background, of your situation or whatever, and you try to apply that in a certain space. And if it don't fit, you either move it or
yeah.
you chuck it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know?
That's real.
What Parliament Funkadelic? If it don't fit, don't force
yeah,
it.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
I think people in life do that so much.
Yeah.
Because you're so addicted to comfort,
Right.
And you're so addicted to what you're accustomed to.
And some
And
people
that's
so
me. I hate
addicted to
change.
towe're
Yeah, we all do. Nobody.
Yeah,
a lot
they
of
damn sure
some
are.
people are.
Some
But
people
you
what?
know, I think a lot of them are not addicted to toxicity. There are some people, but I think like me, I don't like change, and I have to force myself to deal with that. But now there are some people who think toxic makes them that's their comfort zone.
Right.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
because that's all they know.
That's
If
all
that's
they know.
all you know. I had an ex girlfriend that was like that. That the more toxic,
She's more comfortable that way.
yeah, the less toxic. She like, wait, what you up
What's
to?
going
That's
on?
crazy.
Nigga,
Yeah.
I'm not up to nothing.
Yeah,
Right.
that's crazy.
Just
'Cause
can't
Why
be
you buy me
like,
these flowers?
secure in
No,
a
but
relationship.
Why you buy
because,
me these
like,
flowers?
That's crazy.
Cause you look pretty tonight.
Yeah, yeah,
Nah, you up to something. All right, well, fuck it. I'm gonna piss on the flower.
yeah. Pessimism
Yeah.
is.
No, I'm telling you.
Pessimistic people that's tough to deal with for me too.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm a natural optimist. Like in case will tell you, I always for some reason look at the good and stuff, even if it ain't no good in it. Right.
Right.
I'm an optimist. That's the way
And that's okay.
That's the way I am. But you get people who, unbeknownst to them, all they know how to do is be pessimistic because from the time they were a kid, that's what they were exposed to. And what do we naturally do? We crucify them for it instead of understanding.
and
like
we naturally imitate what we see.
There
which
you
is
go.
Usually
Right.
our parents.
There you go. And we have
See,
to.
I'm
I feel
an
like
optimist who transformed in his prime. You heard that, Suze? Yeah, that was. I ain't gonna act like I wrote that, but yeah, I'm an optimist who
but you
transformed in his prime.
you gotta accept.
Write that down.
You gotta accept like why people think the way that they think, and if you're gonna try to help them, you have to understand them first.
You
And
can't
I-
help everybody.
You
though.
can't help everybody. But
Actually, you can't help most people.
Can't help everybody.
that's true. But you have to, if you're gonna be around people, in my opinion, you got to find out why people are the way they are and think the way they. And I think that's a mistake we make. I don't think we take the time to understand and do the research on people. And I say that because, you know, I've had relationships or whatever in which I've tried to communicate to people as to why I think the way I think.
Yeah.
But if you don't have an interest in where I come from and why I think the way I think, then I can't do nothing for you. All you're going to do is judge me and be like, why does he think like that? Well, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you why.
But that is a mind fuck. I'm saying it ahead of time. That person could turn around and say, well, you didn't do the research on me and see why I don't choose to do that because of what I've been through.
That's true.
Yeah,
but that's where communication becomes key, right?
But at some point you got to say fuck it.
Right.
I don't see, and
Am
that's
I right?
That's the
At
thing.
some
At some point you do.
And see, this is where
If I got to do that much research on you
because what you're
to
not going to
understand you and for you to understand me, then it's not meant
see,
to
and
be.
this is
Agree
where
to
like I
disagree.
disagree with that, and I'm gonna tell you why.
you're not going to stress me out.
But I disagree.
Thank
I
you.
disagree, and I'm gonna tell you why. I think that this is me thinking. I think that if
10
you're
hours.
worth it, I will do whatever research necessary to find out why.
But then you added another
think the way
caveat
you
to
think.
that. If you're worth it,
Yeah.
it's different.
But if you're not
Yeah.
worth it, then I'm not gonna deal with you that
At
long
what
in the
point
first
do you
place.
realize? Do you decide whether they're worth it or not?
Right.
I think that's about the kinetic energy that you have with the person.
But you just said that they don't understand why you feel.
yeah,
like that.
but if it's a person that I click with kinetically, if it's a person where
Is this about pretty?
no,
Okay, I'm
it's
just
about
asking.
it's about
I'm just
it's
asking.
about it's about organic attraction that's got nothing to do with effort.
So at what
It's about
point,
that.
But
It's
that
that
is
and-
effort.
and
but
no,
that
it's
is
not.
effort.
No, it's not.
You just said you have to research.
After I said that after I find out, like if
Nigga.
you let me finish, then you'd understand what I'm saying. That's the problem. You don't let people finish.
First of all, don't speak to me like that.
I'm just telling you the
because I
truth.
used to march with Dr.
That's-
King.
that's cool.
That is
And I
true.
don't
Though.
That's
appreciate
cool,
this
but
shit.
you was going left, right, and everybody else was going right, left. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Fine.
Let people
Throw
finish
it
what
this
they
But
saying.
what I'm saying is this, and just rock me for a second. What I'm saying is this: when you have a natural, and this is I'm talking about unmanufactured. That's important. When you have a natural kinetic bond with the person, you know that from jump because you can't make that up.
Right.
So when you have that, when I feel that for a person, which is rare, but when I feel that with a person, that person automatically becomes worth me finding out why they think the way that they think, and vice versa. But it's only if you have that, because that's rare.
Yeah.
He has that with his wife, and that's why they've been able to persevere through whatever they've been going
My
through.
wife beats me.
Well, yeah, we
Okay,
all
my
know
bad.
that.
No, she's
She's
stop
from New
telling
Orleans.
people
Of
that.
course, she beats
No,
you.
she'd be like, stop telling people. Okay,
Yeah,
my bad. I'm
we're
sorry.
joking, but but I'm saying like
funny.
that. It's when you have that level of adhesiveness between the two of you,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
that doesn't come from trying. That just happens because
Organic.
kinetically speaking,
Okay.
you're
Well,
built that way.
I don't want to be that guy. But at what,
But
at
you
what-
But I'm
are.
about to be that guy.
Yeah, but I'm about to
okay.
be
I
that guy.
promise you, I'm
Right.
not.
Okay, go ahead.
Like,
But
I ain't
that's
gonna.
why I'm here. I'm
I
here to be
promise you,
that
I'm
guy.
not gonna disrespect you right now. Like no disrespect.
But bitch,
right. But here come the disrespect.
You know what? I ain't about to say shit.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
No. At what point, because we all emotional beings,
Right.
do you agree with that?
Yeah.
At what point, because I've seen this, I like what you said.
Yeah.
It was pretty. It was beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
But I've seen people think that it was kinetic energy and it was infatuation.
Yeah, for
or
sure.
lust.
No, I agree with that. That happens too.
Well, lust. I'm gonna be honest. Damn it, I can't believe I'm doing this, fellas. I love y'all. That's usually us, the lust part.
That's true.
Unless it's me, because y'all be like that.
Nope, that's
But
true.
no.
That's true.
Oh,
No, the lust
gosh.
part is usually us.
That's true.
Right.
The infatuation part is usually y'all.
Damn. That's
So at
deep.
what point do you realize, well, it's usually too late in my experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually too late before you realize that it's not kinetic energy, it's infatuation and or lust. Now y'all got a
Crazy.
baby, and now y'all in court.
Now
Right.
y'all done had a baby.
Right.
That if that point is definitely a little too
Now
late.
you on
Which
Mark.
one you niggas killed Santa Claus?
That's crazy.
You know,
you right
I-
though. That's good shit.
Yeah, no,
No,
that's
that-
real
that's a
shit.
good
That's
point.
real shit.
That's a good point. I honestly think that if it is real kinetic bond, I honestly feel like you know the difference. And I don't think it's nothing that another person can tell you. I just feel like you know. And again, that's just me. I feel like you know. I feel like if it's lust, because lust has an expiration date, in my opinion. In my opinion.
Yeah,
I
it's
agree.
usually, well,
It depends. It depends. It depends. Let's be honest. It depends. It
I'm
might
being-
last.
I'm being
It
so
might
honest.
last until y'all.
What
It
you
might.
gonna say? It's-
No, hold
I'm
on.
not gonna say nothing.
Lust might last until you smash once, and then you might not lust over no more. Like that's. Let's be honest. Like it just depends. It's different, right?
That's if you, yeah.
Or lust
Right?
could be
It
when the money
depends.
run out.
Right. There you go.
All that
but
is the minor league.
but the kinetic part of it is when, in my opinion, is when you feel like you're missing something if that person ain't around, or you can finish their sentences or shit like that.
Sometimes that's infatuation, though.
I don't know about that. I feel like infatuation is more physical.
No, infatuation is all the
I
way
feel
mental.
I feel like if you're connected with someone, like you have that kinetic energy, like if you feel that you finishing sentences, you send a text and it was like, oh, that's crazy. I was just thinking about it. The text come through.
That type of
Or
stuff.
you thinking of a certain situation and you like, you know what? I was just thinking about blah, 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 blah. And then he come back with, I already called. Or whatever. You stuff like that. Like
what if, let me take, because this happened to this chick I knew. The dude would always text her. It would be like 4:44, 1:11, shit like that.
Oh, that's some other stuff. That's,
no.
No, that's the angel numbers.
Yeah, that's.
But the devil?
No, but I don't understand how you went
I'm
there.
saying
Why
bullshit is bullshit,
Oh,
and
okay,
sometimes
that's
it
what
can be
was.
it can be
No.
infatuation.
No, yeah,
No,
that's not
I understand
even
what
the
you're
same
saying.
thing.
No, yes, it is. Let me tell you why. When you're infatuated, all the shit you just said
So you're
will make
saying-
perfect sense to you. I'm not saying it's always that. I do believe in kinetic energy, but what I'm saying is there's a lot of times when everything that you said and he said is infatuation. Am I lying? Put your
No,
phone down.
you're not
Excuse me,
lying. I
beloved.
agree.
I'm here. I'm with you.
Yeah, but you niggas is over here on some babyface shit.
No, I'm
No,
looking.
because he's more like you said, romanticized in his relationships. And,
Yeah, that's
And
true.
you just
Look
got
at-
real Erica
at-
Badu just now.
and he looks at sometimes looks at relationships through rose-colored glasses or whatever. Like everything is all right
That's
with
fair.
the world and all of that stuff. So I get, and I think
That's
that's a
what you just
beautiful
did.
thing. But I still no. What you mean?
You just said
I said
no,
there
I
is a. We're
understand
talking
sometimes.
about. You said we're talking about the whole being synced in kinetic energy. I
Same
said that
thing.
is a thing. I feel like that is a thing.
But what I'm saying, and all I said is that sometimes that's infatuation. But see,
I'm not
but
against
you
it.
know
I'm
what?
not-
It's different because I'm talking to you. Who that really was direct is this nigga. Because no.
Because you know his personal
No,
business.
let me tell you something. When this nigga get like this, this shit turns into a fucking Disney movie. And then I gotta be no, am I lying?
Nope.
Now I gotta be Quentin Tarantino. Like this nigga's over here with the
Oh my
cartoon. You know
God.
they got the big ears and the big shoes.
Oh.
This nigga's flying around, and I'm like, nigga, motherfucker. I gotta be that nigga.
Right.
So this is not even directed at
Right.
you.
Oh,
That-
Oh
Gerard.
wow, okay. You just gonna leave me out here?
I didn't know that don't look like a high five. Look,
What does it
normally
look
high
like?
five is different.
monkey
Your
pox.
fingers is
Yeah, that's
open like
weird.
Monkeypox.
That's because I had to reach.
I see a blister. Okay, so
Oh yeah, I got one right here.
so that's disgusting.
But no,
you're right. I mean,
yeah, he
okay.
turns into Disney, and I got to be Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, he's right.
Well, I mean, I think that's
But
a
I
beautiful
felt like
thing
you was
that
going
you
with
can.
him, and I was trying to pull you back, sis.
I love the fact that he can open up his self to.
Stop encouraging this.
I'm
nigga.
not gonna
You
not
making
no
my
because
job
I feel like
so
I
much
feel like
harder.
more men need to be in tune with their feelings.
Put on the dope fiend.
No, they do. They do. Put me under what?
Put you in the dope fiend. Because you're making my job so much harder. You know what? Let me tell you what's gonna happen tonight. He's gonna be like, "Yo, good show tonight." Wait.
Tonight.
I'm about to
Tonight.
tell. I'm about to tell it. No, tonight.
Tonight.
This nigga's gonna text me like, "Yo, good show tonight." And I'm be like, "Yeah, shit was dope." He be like, "Yeah, so yo, you sleep?" Nah, I'm up. What's up? That nigga gonna go, "Okay, so I've been thinking." Cause that's how this shit always starts, right? And he gonna be like, "So blah 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 blah," and I'm like, "God damn!" And then what's gonna make it harder is that at some point it's probably gonna take about 15, 20 minutes. Well, Alicia said the same shit. Shut the fuck up.
No.
No. Oh,
No,
damn.
I'm not. I think that's a beautiful thing for you to be in tune with your.
Of course you do. You're a woman folk.
So what? That's what he was raised. That's what he knows.
And now he's
and
grown.
that's himself. Like if he's being his true self, then that's what he should be.
No.
Now I'm not saying that
If he's
people
being
don't
his true
let
self,
don't
then
let
the
people take advantage of that
people
though.
that he would be infatuated with would be carbon copies of those women. But we in Atlanta, he's not going to get carbon copies of those
Damn,
women,
that's a
and
good
that's
point.
what he needs to understand.
Well, yeah, that's the part, yeah, because that's what I.
Oh, now
let me
you're on my
no,
team.
But I'm
Okay.
gonna tell you something. When I moved down here, and of course I was married, like people will always guys would try to talk to me, and I don't know what it was, but they were like, "It's something different about you because you just don't seem like the women that live down here." And I was like, "That's because I ain't from here. I'll beat your ass."
I used to say that. I used to say that.
Nah.
She said that's why I ain't from here. I beat you.
I'll beat your ass. And they be like, "Oh, what's your number?" Like, I'm
Yeah.
like, "Man, the nigga, what his ass be?"
Well, then you wasn't that different.
So no. But I'm just saying, like, it would be because they would say, "Oh, I don't feel that fake energy from you. I don't feel like you just keep it 100, da da da." And I'm like, okay, y'all is really
You
like
lying.
not.
People wasn't even saying keep it 100 back then.
That's they were.
No, they wasn't. They
How
was
long
like,
I've been down here, Case?
At least what? When you got here 10 years ago?
Exactly. No, 8.
Yeah,
100.
8.
Keeping 100 is
Nah,
out
nigga,
there.
it was still keep it real.
No, keep it 100 was still out there.
Google it.
Keep it real.
Google it.
You better keep it real and
Y'all
Google
are
it.
crazy.
But yes, I feel like you should stay true to who you are.
I
Don't
have
let
to.
people take advantage of who you are and what you
keep
come
me
with.
in your
Keep
iPhone favorites.
your devil on that left shoulder.
I'm not gonna be the devil. I'm just gonna be.
No,
How?
No,
How'd
I know
I
you
go
give
to the devil?
No, I know you'll give it to him straight.
Nah, I'm telling
Pause.
you.
Yeah. No, it definitely. Yeah.
Nah, it's cool. Wait, I'm telling my mama what the fuck you just said.
This is a good conversation though.
It was. It was left from. It left
I don't know how I got here. but it
Puerto
was-
Rich all the way
Yeah,
to
yeah,
relationships and perception. That's how it
we went
goes.
from S classes to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. No, but good conversation. And I think that is true. I think that, remaining authentic in yourself is something that sometimes is a struggle, for me, because I feel, and I ain't gonna lie, because sometimes I feel like kind of the oddball in the room, you know what I'm saying? When
Yeah.
it comes to certain
Yeah,
ways, I
yeah.
think. And that's not always comfortable, especially when you in a room full of brothers and y'all talking or whatever the case is, and everybody else is not really giving an F about what they're dealing with, and I'm over here like, man, why I gotta get treated like this?
See, that's
you know
why
what I'm
me
saying?
and him don't have that problem.
Yeah.
That's only we in a room full of.
Yeah, so it's like
What
it's-
he really saying is you, Seuss. That's what he's really saying.
I know better to ever talk to him,
Right.
Everybody, because I've learned that the hard way.
Speaking of the devil on your shoulder.
Yeah, I've learned that the hard way because Sousa have you out there, boy.
Right. Don't even say-
But I just feel like that's not always in my opinion, an opportune mindset to be in. But one thing I have learned is that
It's a
I
beautiful thing, though.
can't fight
Who you are.
my chemical makeup. Like I can't do that. Now I can evolve.
It's not chemical.
Sure it is.
No, it's not.
You think it's learned?
Yes, it's very much learned, and you know it's learned.
I don't
you
know.
how I know that you know it's learned, because you start it every time with I was raised by.
Yeah, I think so. I get that.
It's learned.
I get that too.
It's learned.
And sometimes I wonder if I would have came from different circumstances, would I be a different type
it's
of
very
dude?
much learned.
Of course.
I don't know.
Perfect
You know what I
example.
mean?
I was listening to Drink Champs the other day, and Neo, they was asking him about writing for women.
Yeah.
And he said he was raised with 5 of his aunts, his mother, and his grandmother.
Yeah.
7 women and him.
Yeah.
It's very much learned. It's not
Yeah.
chemical.
Yeah,
Don't
man,
do
okay.
that.
That's
It's
fair.
not a chemical romance.
Fair. But
Now her,
It's not chemical.
but I do.
I know.
But I do remain thankful.
She had a gang fight in the hospital when she was born.
That sounds right.
You're so stupid.
But I do remain
That's
thankful.
why-
I showed him a video of me with a scarf on. He's talking about something. Alicia, you really like you be shooting people.
Yeah, she
Like-
did. Yeah, I mean,
No, she's more of a
she was like a
she's
Crip
more of a
getaway
cutter.
driver,
No,
and
she's
I was
more of a
like, oh
cutter.
snap.
She's more of a cutter.
You know what I'm saying? But I do remain thankful in the ideology of being progressive mentally, right? I do remain thankful in the sense that I've been humble enough to say, okay, I know that I need to continue to learn, right? And I know that I need to continue to strengthen, right? I don't feel like I have all of the answers. Now, I've been in positions in life mentally where I felt like this is the way it should be, and if you don't think like this, you're something wrong with you. I
was there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I've
was
grown
there.
from that. I've grown from that.
No, I was there when he felt like that.
Yeah.
But I've grown.
The
from
nigga
that.
would call me and be like, "Nigga, I'm right, ain't I?"
No.
Wait,
But I've grown from that.
Good.
I understand now that,
Growth is important.
and discomfort sometimes is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? And so
Yep.
that's another thing I've had to get used to. Like, yeah, you're gonna be uncomfortable sometimes if you don't think like everybody else, but that's a good thing.
yeah, me
Right?
too.
it is a
So-
great thing.
Yeah. So okay, with that said,
And I like that mindset. Like if you don't get a little uncomfortable, then you'll never really grow.
yeah,
So it has to be some discomfort in your life for you to get through some of the things.
Yeah.
Because even with my move down here, like that was a very uncomfortable situation.
Right.
Like to come from a place where I grew up all my life, knowing
And they have
everybody.
snow.
I did the same
Right.
thing. Yeah.
And you can walk places or whatever to come down here and have to always be in your car to get somewhere, to learn the lay of the land,
These
to
niggas
have
will
to
never
meet new
understand
people.
corner stores.
Right. That part
Thank you.
too.
They
The-
will
the
never
corner
understand.
store.
Quick trip on every.
Quick Trip
Yeah,
is
no,
not
nigga,
like
that
a
shit is
corner store.
2.3 miles away.
Right. You
It is
can't
not
walk
the
to
corner
it.
store. Am I lying?
You talking about the bodega?
The
Right.
bodega.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
y'all don't have bodegas.
We
in
don't
Philly.
have bodegas,
But
no,
y'all
but we got
corner
corner stores. Yeah.
We got bodegas.
Okay.
So
Que
like,
si Caducabola. We got that, nigga. Yeah.
So I'm like, I lived on 21st and Siegel. Like, I would cross this diagonal across the street was my corner store.
Thank
my $25 bag of chips and all of that. Like,
With the
down
the
here?
50-cent pickle. You used to buy the pickle.
Yeah. I
All
did buy
y'all
the
ghetto
pickle.
girls used to buy the
Yeah, I
pickle.
did buy the
My wife
pickle.
used to buy the pickle.
I did.
She's like, y'all got the 50-cent pickle? The
Yeah.
jalapeno pickle.
No, I don't want that.
No, well, you're not a ghetto.
I like
Girl,
I like
I don't-
I like
I mean, he's not a ghetto boy either. He lived in Denver.
God damn it.
Color.
No, it's ghettos in Denver.
I'm about to say I'm
But
gonna
not
take
where,
y'all.
not
But
where
he
he,
didn't live
was.
there.
Not where he
No,
was.
he didn't
yeah.
live there. He
No,
lived-
I didn't grow up in the ghetto.
No,
I'm
let
up
me
front.
tell you, his when he told me this. See, I'm in the second grade. They got there and they gave him skiing lessons on the first day of school.
He's lying. Okay.
Okay, I'm not
Don't-
lying,
now
but
you're doing too
no,
much.
I'm not lying. I made this shit up, but it's
Yeah,
not
that,
lying.
that was. I did grow up skiing.
See, okay.
Yes.
Now, how much lying am I
And
doing?
I still ski, and I love to ski, but it ain't part of the
Frank ski,
It
nigga.
ain't part of the curriculum. You know
Nigga,
what I'm
everybody,
saying?
Frank ski, everybody
Yeah, no, I
ski, nigga.
And skiing
That
is.
is-
J ski.
I'm gonna take. I want
He
to take
said
y'all.
that shit so calm that
I'm
I
not worried
believed
about-
him.
Listen.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take y'all, and it'll be the most
You
fun
ain't gonna take
you ever
me
had in your
skiing.
life.
You ain't gonna break my motherfucking kneecaps.
You know, it's not like that. It's not like
No,
that.
Skiing is fun.
Nigga,
You don't even-
Sonny from Sonny and Cher,
Yeah, you know
Die
why?
skiing.
You know why? Can I tell you why?
cause he made I Got You, babe.
No.
Why?
Because a nigga went on a black diamond and is not a skier.
I don't know what that means.
A black diamond is an expert ski run. I don't
Okay.
even go on those.
See,
Right.
you have to.
You need the beginner
Let me tell you,
steps.
when you say Black
you
Diamond,
need to go
I'm
on a
thinking stripper.
No, you go on a.
No, he said he went on Black Diamond.
You go on there. Okay, so there, in skiing, there's green. That's beginner. There's blue squares. Those are kind of intermediate, and there's black diamonds. Black diamonds are
I'm
the
not
slopes
doing
that
that.
have. No, nobody does that.
No, but Sonny had money since 1972.
But he was skiing on a black diamond. Black diamonds have trees and moguls and all that
Yeah,
shit.
and that's what he hit.
I don't-
You know
yeah.
who else? What's his name? The Kennedy dude.
Yeah, but because
He
they
hit the
skiing
tree.
on black diamonds, you got to understand, skiing is not easy.
It's not.
But when you learn,
The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
no, but
Remember that
when you
commercial?
see that mountain, it looks different than TV. motherfucker, You know what I'm saying? But when you go on a
Not to
bunny,
them motherfuckers.
you go on a bunny slope is what you're gonna. You don't even go up on the mountain. You're gonna go on a bunny slope, which is fun.
So I'm
It's about it.
So you calling me a hoe ass nigga?
No,
No.
it's
You
about
get on this hoe
smart.
ass slope.
a bunny slope is about like that, and all
I
you
want to
doing
go
is-
like this though.
All you're just learning, and it's fun as
But
hell.
can I do that on the bunny
Yeah,
slope?
you can.
It's not gonna work.
And you're
but
gonna
I just
fall-
want- But I want somebody to take a picture of me like.
And you're gonna fall a couple times, but it's okay.
I'm gonna fall a lot.
You're gonna fall a few times. It's fine though.
Stupid.
You know what I'm saying? But it's the most fun in life. I'm telling you,
Okay,
it's
honestly,
so much fun.
I told my wife this because she's from New Orleans. She don't like to be cold.
I
She
know.
don't like to be
I
chilly.
know Tisha don't.
I want to go on a ski trip.
Yes.
But fuck that skiing shit. My shit is snowmobile.
no. Yeah, that's
my shit.
Now
That's
that,
my shit.
I had a snowmobile growing up, so
Yeah, that's-
that's yeah,
the
that's like
snowmobile?
Nigga,
Yes.
let me tell you something.
Nice.
we should ride them to the store. When it
Okay,
snows real
now
bad.
time out.
Oh yeah.
Now, do you see what you just said? I had a snowmobile. Nigga,
And
I
listen,
didn't have boots.
First of all, in Colorado, pretty much everybody like you gonna have a snowmobile.
Nah, everybody
you
did.
ain't had no,
Everybody did.
You had boots.
Yeah, well, I
You
had
had
one
boots.
pair after a while, but nigga, I ain't had no snowmobile, nigga.
It's
Shit.
like riding
Nobody.
a
You
motorcycle
didn't need
in the
a
snow.
snowmobile in New York. Like you don't need that.
Nah, you can't do that. in New
Nigga,
York.
when my sister was born, there was 27 inches of snow.
Yeah, but it's New York. That's a different type of snow.
It's
I
going
don't
to-
give a fuck.
It's
But
going to-
snowmobiles are the most. That's fun.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the shit I want to do.
That-
and
and-
then we'd be like, yo, let's
Yeah,
go on
you
this
go all
trail.
through the
and then
mountains, they
we'd
got
be like, yo,
trails.
where this nigga go? And
No,
then,
you
then
don't
my
wanna
wife
do
be
that.
pulled over in the trees.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
No,
Well,
we'd be
you-
hugging.
You can do that.
No, because we can hug.
Yeah, you can hug, but you got a full
Stupid.
snowsuit on,
Be
so you.
cold.
Yeah, not
You
for
gotta
long,
get,
nigga.
you gotta
Not
get
for long, nigga.
You gotta cut a hole in it or something, cause
Ain't
you,
no hole,
She
nigga.
ain't going for that.
cause you got. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
She ain't going for that.
Oh, okay.
It's cold.
No, snowmobiles a lot of
It's
fun.
only
And-
cold
and
till
you
it
get on
get
there,
hot.
man, and you get on there and get on the trail. It's so much fun. It's like riding a motorcycle in the snow. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
I crashed a motorcycle, but not in the snow.
But it's a little safer because you got your. It's fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, you gonna you,
Hey, can you buy me one,
no,
please?
I'm not doing that.
I'm your best
I
bud.
don't have that. You had $8 million. I don't.
Had. Okay. You have 4 tires
I-
full of air.
yeah.
Wait till we get outside. Wait till we get
Oh, my
outside.
God, they so silly.
All right, listen.
And I
man,
say
we,
8. This nigga ain't shit.
Great conversation, man. I appreciate both of y'all. I appreciate you for listening to us. Season 3 is going pretty well. Who do we have next week? We got
It's going
somebody-
extra good. We got.
We'll make an announcement. Who we got next.
I
Somebody's coming
almost
this
said
week.
it.
Oh, you know who's coming this week?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Unless the nigga lied to me, you never know.
somebody's coming this week. It is what it is. But
Well, no, not this week. Next week.
that's what I said. Next week.
You
Y'all
said this week.
coming to my show this Saturday?
I'll be in
He's out
Orlando.
of town.
I'll be in Orlando.
Where you
I
gonna
just told I'll be out of town every weekend.
I may
till
be able to come. Where is it?
Thanksgiving.
Tell them where it is.
It's in Decula, Georgia, at Eddie's place.
Is there a hotel over there somewhere?
Yes, this is the Choke
Yeah,
Rock
but
show.
it's but let me
This is
tell you.
Choke Rock all white
Tell
party.
him.
Oh, it's the white party joint. I
Yeah.
kind of.
Hold on. Tell him what kind of hotels are out there.
Do I have to wear white though? Because I don't wear white.
You don't got a white shirt?
I'm not saying I don't have. I said I don't wear white.
Will you
Tell
wear
him
a
what
white
kind of
shirt?
hotels are
I'm the
out
type
there.
of nigga that'll show up to an all white party in all black.
Just that light skin shit.
He got that from too. But wait, hold
Will
up.
you do that too?
Hold on.
I'm that guy.
Hold on. What kind of hotels are out there?
You can stay at the crib.
Who's crib?
No,
You stay
he
in
wants
the
to stay in a hotel.
No, I don't. But
Okay.
Nah, you be having some bullshit going on. What
What?
kind of hotels is in Tequila? Tell him.
they got Hampton Inn. They got a
Why do you know that?
because that's where I put the artist at. That's where Broadman stayed when he did the show. I put him in a Hampton Inn.
His name is not Bruh Man. It's,
Reginald Ballard.
Thank
Reginald.
you.
Yeah.
I know his name.
Okay, that's like me calling you a Philly comedian. No, you're Alicia Coley.
No, but he don't mind being called.
No, he
that.
doesn't. He doesn't mind that.
He loves being called.
I've
that
had him
because
on there
that's
a couple
what-
times.
yeah, that's
He doesn't
nah,
mind
brother. Take back your identity.
He does not like. You're right. He does.
Yo, I meant to send y'all this Alfonso Ribeiro
He don't like to
video.
be called
Did you
Carter.
see that video?
The one where he was like, he got mad about somebody. Yeah, I saw that.
No, he wasn't mad. He was like, "I fuck white girls."
Oh, I didn't.
You didn't see that? I'm about to
I
send
ain't
it to
see
y'all.
that.
I'm gonna look at the video.
No. That
Thank
nigga
y'all-
went crazy.
Thank y'all for coming to the Kickback Podcast.
I got y'all.
Thank you, guys.
We'll see you next Wednesday.
Yes.
Love you. You.